Welcome to Dude No Way Live, where we embark on a quest to play the greatest games of all time. I'm your host, Moonchild of Dude No Way, and today it is the Vanguard Variety Hour in Marvel Rivals. We're going to be diving in, we're going to be playing tank all day today, jumping into a bunch of different games and getting our tank on. We're going to play some Doctor Strange, we're going to play some Hulk, I'll play some Venom, I'll even go in, play some Captain America, just for the hell of it. And in general, I think that tank is, and maybe I'll play some Penny Parker too. I don't know, man. I played a lot of Penny Parker last week on Friday, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do another show with a bunch of Penny Parker games going on. I wanted to say episodes for some reason. That's weird, right? Episodes? Yeah, anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to be playing a lot of Penny Parker. However, Thor is also on the table as a possibility for today. Maybe I'll play a little bit of Groot as well. It depends on what the team comp is. And in general, I think that tank is the least played role in the game. I think that people want to come in, they want to insta-lock DPS. They want to come in, they want to insta-lock their support that they love to play. And I think that more often than not, most people do not want to pick the tank role. And in general, I just think like tank is one of the... Like, these are some of the strongest characters in the game, specifically Hulk and Doctor Strange, but even to a lesser extent, like Captain America, Thor, and Groot as well. Probably in order of like best character, probably Groot, Thor, and then Captain America. However, like Magneto, also like one of the best characters in the entire game, able to counter some of the most impactful ultimates and playstyles in the game, and Bruce Banner as the Hulk, literally just the longest health bar in all of the entirety of the game. Like you got your Bruce Banner health bar, you got your Hulk health bar, you got your Super Hulk health bar, you got your Gamma Shield that comes up as well, and like just an incredibly high amount of damage coming out of a lot of these tanks as well. Specifically, Hulk, Strange, and Thor put out a ridiculously huge amount of damage, and then Magneto with one of the highest burst damage ultimates in the entire game. I think it's worth playing, it's worth understanding, and once you get a feel for the role, I think you'll really find yourself enjoying it. I really enjoy a couple of characters in the Vanguard role, and I think that as I diversify my kit a little bit and I get a little bit better at some of these other characters, I'm also going to find that I'm actually like in love with a lot of the tanks and their playstyles, their kits. Every tank is varied in what they can do. They're varied in how they do it. But every tank can be effective in the right circumstances. And I think that as people kind of get a hold of that, and they, like, as the game goes on, I think more people will fall in love with the tank role, and I think that we will see less disparity between the amount of tank players and the amount of DPS players. I'm just going to go ahead and spit directly on my pop filter. I hope that's okay with everybody. I'm sure it wasn't caught on the camera, but I saw it, and it was gross. Sorry about that. Hannibal, what's going on, dude? Stargazer, thanks for being here. You know I love you. And to everybody who is coming into the show today, we are playing tank all day. I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way, and we're going to go ahead and dive into the first game here. And sorry I'm late. I wanted to go get a haircut. Had to do a couple of things this morning that were away from the desk. You know, to do a little self-care, took a shower, got a haircut, scratched my balls. Like, it was great, bro. It was really nice, you know. So we're starting a little bit late, gonna be ending at the same time, so a little bit shorter of a show today than we would normally have. That being said, it's still gonna be fun. Let's go ahead, we'll queue up for the first game here, and I'm going to pick a tank based off of what the team picks. So I'm gonna let them pick first, and then I'm going to lock in with some kind of tank pick. Even if they don't have any support. And of course, like, there we go, right? As soon as we log in, people locking in on support, they're locking in on DPS. We got 2 people who want to play Adam Warlock for some reason. I don't get that at all, but whatever. Look, got 3 people that want to play Adam Warlock. We got an Adam Warlock, we got a Mantis, we're going to have a Psylocke, we've got a Moon Knight here. A lot of tanks could work in this scenario. Let's see, we got Domination, which is actually a pretty good map for, like, a Penny Parker. Also, Groot could be pretty good here to pair with the Moon Knight. I think I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to play Groot. And I'm not very good at Groot, and that's going to be another reason why I do want to play him and kind of get a good feeling for the start of the show here. But I'm going to be able to pair up with the Moon Knight here and get the ult combo, which is really powerful. I'm going to turn voice chat back on so that we can we can communicate with the Moon Knight in this game, and then I'll be able to get in there and use the ult combo. The Groot ult pulls them in and holds them immobile, and then with the Moon Knight dropping his, I don't even know what it's called, dropping his the moon haunts you right onto the enemy team. It's gonna be a lot of damage. And so our Mantis has swapped over to a Rocket Raccoon now, so we're going to be missing out on that big sustain ultimate here. So it's going to be a little bit tougher to get the value that we would otherwise have been looking for. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this right here, we're going to put this right here, and we do have an enemy Groot here as well. We're just going to get out of the way, we're going to start destroying the enemy Groot's walls, and in doing so, we're going to give ourselves a better, cleaner field of view. We're going to put this up, just making it a little bit more difficult for the enemy support to actually keep their Groot alive. And we can see that the Luna Snow is here, trying to keep that Groot up. And unfortunately, one of my walls got destroyed by the terrain there. That is a problem with Groot. The moving terrain on this map can absolutely dumpster your ability to hold a point there. But that's okay. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get this Captain America. Let's just wall him off a little bit, right? Let's actually, I'm gonna take this wall back. Can I take it back, please? There we go. I'm gonna take this wall back. I'm gonna reload here. Because Captain America's already gone. He already ran away, and because of that, we're just gonna wall off his healers a little bit. We're gonna make him engage with us in places where we want to engage. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put this ironwood wall up in the corner there so that I'm getting the bonus health from it, but it's less likely that it will get destroyed. That also holds off an angle inside of the choke. And now that we have the Captain America ulting on the other team, we also have our Rocket Raccoon pop in the amplifier there. It's going to be time for me to get out of the way. Unfortunately, I just wasn't able to. The Groot did the same thing to me that I did to him in the beginning. He cut off my support from the backline by putting a wall behind me, and that ended up leading to my death. We have the Moon Knight is getting close to his ultimate here, and I'm going to go ahead and say it. Moon Knight, when you get ult, let's combo. I don't know if he's in voice chat, but we'll find out. At this point, it's going to be important that I utilize my range and my wall here to generate a lot of potential. That was not even me, but that ult actually did work there. We're going to go ahead. We're putting in the big damage on the enemy team. Now I'm taking too much damage, so I'm just going to get out of the way of the enemies here. And again, I'm just going to keep backing up. I'm continuing to back up here. There's a lot of damage coming out onto my team, but we got both of their support ultimates out now. And now they are holding the point, but we are taking them hostage after this. We're going to go ahead and take out this Captain America, or at the very least, we're going to make it hard for him to continue. There we go. We were able to take him out there. And now that their Groot is back, we're going to go ahead and start walling off the point a little bit here. We're going to put a wall over there and start getting him in a place where he can't freely engage on our team. We're going to put this up to protect us from the Hawkeye, who is trying to shoot us. Now we're going to take it down. We're going to put it up over here to protect ourselves from the support of the Hawkeye. We want to make it difficult for him to get value on the places where he would want to get value. It's time to recall my ironwood wall here and get ready to put it down on the point. We're making sure that we are damaging up on this Captain America so that he doesn't get free value here. We got the Darkchild ultimate coming out. It's time to put this wall down on the field. We're going to start assisting our teammates as they use their ultimates here. I need to get up with my Rocket Raccoon. And again, I just want to stay alive here in these moments where we are brawling. And we're brawling pretty effectively so far. I'm frozen by the Luna Snow here. Just going to block them off in the corner. And we're going to put this right here. We're going to start putting walls up between myself and the enemy, which again is just giving me more damage absorption, giving me more sustain as we continue to fight. We do need to get in here. We need to get in. We need to deal some damage. Got the Luna Snow ultimate coming out again already. We have the Hawkeye ultimate coming out here. Which is a lot of damage if we're not careful. So again, we're throwing up these walls on the point, making it difficult for the enemy team to just stand there. And now that we have the point out of the way here, we're waiting for there we go, for the second support ultimate to come up. And now we're firing wildly into the enemy Invisible Woman ult while we wait for it to go down. And now we're going to go ahead, we're going to put that right there. We're going to throw in the old damage combo there, and that's the big combo. That's the ace, baby. That is the entire team right there. We are tanking effectively, and we were able to take the point back. We comboed with our Moon Knight, got some sick damage out on the enemy. Gonna go and put my Ironwood wall over in the corner there so that we can benefit from the bonus health that it gives while I am engaging on these enemies. I'm gonna pull back my Ironwood wall now. Again, we are putting our walls up in places that are making it difficult for the enemy to do the things that they want to do. I was able to snag a little assist there on the wall that was over near the support players. And in doing so, we're just gonna put this up right here. I would love to get a heal. There we go. I got an Adam Warlock res here, but it's not going to matter unless I catch a heal as well. There we go. I was able to get a heal out of that. Just gonna put this up next to the Captain America who is diving on our team. We now have the amplifier coming up from our Rocket Raccoon. Gonna make it easy for us to clean up everybody on the point here. And I believe that's everyone. We still got a Luna Snow, and there she goes. She's down. That's a 15-2 in round 1 here on Hell's Heaven. Absolutely destructive combination of the Groot with the Moon Knight. Yeah, really good for both teams there. The Groot ultimate, pulling them in. And the Moon Knight says, bro, I thought that was your ult the first time. It was funny either way. And it took out the Groot.
Get ready. Nice sword. What's he do?
So the Adam Warlock says Cap is harassing him. I will try to peel Cap off you. Let's see, who doesn't get what? Yo, other Groot, how are you playing him so well? So I did a long play session on him to learn. I can talk more in a few minutes. So the other Groot says, yo, other Groot, how are you playing so well? I'm trying to learn him, but I can't figure it out. And that makes me really happy, dude. That makes me really happy because that makes me feel like I'm actually doing things that make a difference. Their entire team is right here. So I'm not going to worry about them right now. I'm going to get ready to place my Ironwood wall in a cheeky place like right there. That looks good for me. And now we're going to start adding our walls to the point here. We need to start destroying the enemy Groot's walls as well. And this is going to be my death if I'm not careful, so I'm just going to throw up some walls between myself and him. Got to destroy his wall, and that way we'll be able to get in there. I do have a lot of bonus health here coming on as well. We got our walls behind him, and we are able to take the point there pretty effectively. And now I'm going to take back my Ironwood wall. I'm just going to reposition it to a better place. While it's cooling down, I'm just going to make sure that we're not getting moved up on and putting it right there. It's very unlikely that it will get broken because they would have to, like, focus on it. It's not really doing anything to hinder them in any way. So they likely will not shoot it, and because of me putting it up on the high ground right there, I'm able to fight from all over the point here and still get the value of the bonus health that it provides, and that is a huge amount of additional sustain for me. We have the Luna Snow ultimate coming out here, and as soon as that is done, we are going to throw down our ultimate. We're waiting for the ult from the Invisible Woman as well. We're just going to take this wall back now because we don't need it. We actually, we expect her to throw it up right now. There it is. There it is, dude. It's like I can see the future in this bitch, dude. So we've got our Luna Snow ultimate coming out here. We're waiting for the moment here. We have their Moon Knight ultimate coming out to be very difficult to deal with. We have their Invisible Woman is still alive here. Oh, I'm hitting a little bit of lag. That's cool. Okay, so my Ironwood wall, I took it down, and I'm going to go ahead and just regrow the wall right there. Bang, and that's going to give us what we need. We're going to start adjusting the angle of these walls. Actually, I take it back. We're going to start putting walls in on the points to make it difficult for them to be where they want to be. Again, throwing walls up all over the place and still getting that bonus health every time we attack from the Ironwood wall. I need to start retreating now. Just going to start retreating. still have my bonus health. Just reloading. We're expecting their ult combos to come out here. That is the Captain America ult. It's totally fine if they take the point right now. Not that big of a deal. I'm getting the bonus damage here from the wall that I put next to the Doctor Strange. We're just going to go ahead and get that Doctor Strange down. We're putting this wall up in front of the enemy Psylocke so that she can't get free value on us. We have the wall dealing big damage on the Iron Fist there. We're going to put this wall up in front of the Moon Knight so that gives him a place where he can't stand. We're now taking the point. I want to just put this wall up in front of myself while I wait for the heals here. And it's getting sketchy, so I'm putting walls between myself and the enemy team, giving myself as much time as possible. This is going to be the end of me. That was only my third death there. 21-3 going on right now. And we have the enemy Invisible Woman ultimate coming out. So while we don't want to fight into that, we're just going to go ahead and start building walls here. I might die. Yeah, I definitely am going to die here. And it's just unfortunate. That was a lot of damage. They put up their Rocket Raccoon ult as well. We just need somebody to contest, and we should be good to go in there. I do have my ultimate again so that I can get to the point and combo with the Moon Knight as soon as we can get to the point. We just need to make sure that we do get there. And we're just going to put this up in front of the team, the enemy team. And this is going to be tough here. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in time. That's totally fine. Totally fine. We will, we'll come back and we'll get him in the next round. Get him in the next round. So basically, the idea with Groot is that I am trying to... okay, so I don't know if you know other Groot, but it's because he's Moonchild of Dude No Way. He can master any character. Oh, thanks, baby. His superpower is being able to research and deeply understand all of the fine details and nuances of whatever he places focus on. His Pluto is in the 3rd house. Yeah, baby. That's right, my Pluto's in the 3rd house.
30 seconds before you attack.
So anyway, on Groot.
Whoa. What year is it?
I'm not going to say anything until the end.
What year is it anyway?
Actually, maybe I will.
All that matters is now. Right. Gotta be present.
No, I think I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait. I don't want him to,
Battle starts in 5, 4,
I don't want him to learn until I have already finished beating him. You know what I mean?
Got it?
Once we get Luna Snow ult out of the way, we can go ahead and combo the Groot ult with the Moon Knight. I'm gonna throw my ranged attack there, snag a little bit of damage on him as we move down onto the point. It does kill through Luna, but what if it doesn't? Starting to put some walls up here, giving us new angles to engage from. My team dropped an amplifier, so I got to make sure that I am actually in it here. And that will allow me a lot of free damage on the point. Waiting for... I don't think they have a Luna anymore. They don't have a Luna anymore, so we don't have to worry about that at all. I'll just wait for my team, see if they survive this. We have the Luna ult here. So, okay, Moon Knight, I'm gonna wait for you to respawn. Now I want to focus on specifically their support characters. Our Luna Snow goes down there, so we got to be careful about our engagement here. We do lose a lot of healing when she goes down, and that's going to be the end of me. I know our Rocket was still alive, but I think that he had a moment there where he needed to either get away or heal somebody else, because I noticed that the healing went from 100% to basically 0. So now what we're going to do is we're going to try and get them together. I need to get them close to each other. This guy thinks he can bully us. We're just going to kill him. We're just going to make sure that he dies. Take this back. Take this back. Take back this other wall. Yes, and with him down, we can start advancing. Moon Knight, get ready. Good shit. And that's going to be our taking of the point here. Nothing they can do about that. I'm gonna put my ironwood wall up right here. We should be able to take this with no problems now. We have the enemy support is still alive, but I'm gonna start putting up walls around them, trying to get the Captain America dead, and we were able to. We cut him off from the Invisible Woman there so that he could not receive any healing. We're gonna put that right in front of Psylocke's face. Enjoy that shit. And now we're getting aggressive on them, a little bit aggressive, taking down my ironwood wall so that I can reposition it here as we continue to push them back into their spawn a little bit. We're gonna put that right there. We're creating spaces for the enemy team where they can't engage. And in doing so, we are freeing us up some additional damage and cutting off sight lines to people that they would want to be engaging with. Got the Captain America ultimate coming out. We're going to destroy all of these Loki clones. Destroy this Loki. Because what's he going to do about it? Right? So we have the enemy team using their ultimates here. We're just going to start putting walls down on the point, making it difficult for them to engage. Bang. And now we're forcing them back, right? We have the Doctor Strange is moving back here. Got the Captain America is moving back here. We're starting to put walls around them in places where they don't know that the walls are actually there. Unfortunately, I died, but I get rezzed by the Rocket Raccoon, and that's going to be huge for us. I tried to hold up my Doctor Strange shield right there. That's not how that works when you're playing Groot. But we did get that Doctor Strange down pretty much immediately. I'm going to take down my ironwood wall, start putting up the damage walls again. And again, this is making it impossible for them to engage without the extra damage or the power of their support behind them. Again, we're just gonna start sectioning off the enemy team, waiting for our Moon Knight. Moon Knight, get ready. I'm gonna ult him as soon as the Invisible Woman comes back. Right now. Good shit, baby.
Damn. It's my first time playing Psylocke, but she's hella good.
I'm just using my walls to block their movement back to the point now. And you did amazing.
Thanks.
Everybody did great. That was a super good first game, dude. Super good first game. So anyway, about Groot. I put my ironwood wall away from the point and in a place where it won't get destroyed. Like on high ground or something. Then I use the little walls to block line of sight with the support and stop advances from different angles. I save my ult to combo with a DPS. When you ult, right click, then throw a wall behind them, then right click and start left clicking into them. That's basically a guaranteed kill. Make sure you know when to retreat as well. Since he has no movement, you have to leave the fight earlier than Strange or Hulk does. And that's basically it. I would tell them more tips on YouTube, but I find it super cringe when people advertise their channels in real life. Did they ask about YouTube? Did I miss it? When you ult, blah, blah, blah. That's all me. That's all me. No, it's amazing. Bro dropping game. No, it's amazing. No, okay, yeah. So, you know, I don't want to advertise myself unless they specifically ask about it. But, you know, that's my strategy. I gave him a little tidbit of knowledge there. Seemed like a missed opportunity to me. Yeah, but, I mean, like, you know, you can build yourself up as a pillar of the community without dropping your you know, your socials every time, you know? Sometimes you just want to help people, and eventually, like, if that guy finds me, like, imagine, right? He finds me on YouTube after this discussion, which might happen. Like, there's a good chance if he's watching Marvel Rivals content on YouTube and he finds me, there's a good chance he will, right? And then after that, then he could be like, oh my god, I played a game against you, and you dropped some crazy knowledge, and that will build that bond a little bit with that person. But if I just give it to him without, like, unsolicited, you know, like, the advice was solicited, right? But, like, not the advertisements to my business, you know? So anyway, that's my thought. That's my thought behind it. I try not to advertise myself in public spaces. I find it cringe when people put TTV in their name, or when they, you know, advertise their stream in, like, the game chat. I try not to do that, like, ever. I want them to find it organically, and if I can help somebody and it makes their day or their, you know, their experience better, then great. You know, like, I'm still building myself as a pillar of the community by doing that, even if I'm not getting the returns in the business side. Bricks, what's going on? How are you? How's life? Bricks, I heard we got some snow coming today, so that's gonna suck. I guess it's just flurries though. It's like it's gonna be like 37 today, but still, I'm tired of the snow. Like, the snow just went away. Like, I'm not really tired of the snow, but if it's gonna snow, it better, like, snow. You know what I mean? I don't want to see, like, an 1.5 inches of snow that lasts for 3 weeks and turns brown. You know. But also, you know, the mall still has snow piles that are 8 feet high, so there's that. Anyway, that was our first game there on Groot. We absolutely slayed it with the combo with Moon Knight. Moon Knight was on his game, ready to pop that ultimate as soon as we pressed the ultimate button. We sucked everybody in with Groot. They got immobilized. Moon Knight said, you know, leave them to Khonshu. And the I don't even know. Are they fists? Are they hands? I think they're hands. Let's pull up Moon Knight. Let's look at his abilities. Yeah, it's called Hand of Khonshu. So they are literally hands. The hands started falling from the sky, and they absolutely decimated the enemy team. That was super fun. Super good way to start the show. Snow for you tomorrow, 90%. Jesus Christ. Yo, let me look. Let me check the weather real quick. Looks like it's going to be 43 here. Rain and snow. Rain and snow. We're towards the, we're closer to Philadelphia, so the weather here, typically we don't really get that much snow. Like, I'll be real, like, we haven't had, like, a big-ass snowstorm in a while. Although the most recent one we had was decent, you know. It dropped some snowflakes. It dropped a flurry, but only a couple of inches. Nothing like when we were kids. I remember when I was a kid, dude, it used to snow like 2 feet. I don't know what happened to that, but I swear to God, I used to get days off of school that were like, sometimes it'd be like 2-3 days in a row just because of how much snow there was. And then you'd have a delayed opening for like a week. My kid can't catch a break. She never gets a chance where there's like a snow day for like 3 days. Never. She might get 1 day off. Granted, her school's in the neighborhood too, so that probably has something to do with it. So we're letting the team pick the tanks here. Oh, we got 2 tanks already. We've got a Penny Parker and a Magneto. I think I want to play, dude, on this map, it's tough. On this map, I would love to keep the Magneto. I would like to drop the Penny Parker. So I am going to play Strange because I think he would be good. And we got Nick here. I live in West Texas. What is this snow you speak of? Nick, what's going on, dude? Thanks for being here. Is this your first time in the show? I don't, at least on my end, I don't recognize your name. Or has it just been a while? But either way, I appreciate you coming by. The last time we had a big one for you, it feels like years ago, to the point where it was hard to open the front door. Yeah, dude. If you guys don't know, we're live both on Twitch and the Dude No Way Gaming channel, which is also our main channel here on YouTube. We got 18,000 subs over on the Dude No Way Gaming channel. That's our where our video content goes up. This is Dude No Way Live, which we are live on YouTube. And this is where we save all of our live content because Twitch only holds your VODs for 2 weeks. I can put them up here on YouTube and they'll stay forever. So if anybody wants to come back, they want to watch these live shows, that gives them an opportunity to do so. I'm going to go ahead and pop my levitate ability now. We are going up into the sky, holding the shield up while we wait for the support. We're going to make sure that we engage with the people in our backline here. We got a Thor and we have a Spider-Man as well trying to come up into our backline and make our lives a living hell. Do we still have the Magneto? We do. I'm actually thinking with this kind of team that it may be worth it to swap over to a Hulk pick. We'll see though. With the Bucky Barnes going down there, we have nothing to really worry about at this point. We want to make sure that our team is behind us. We still have Thor in our backline here. Just gonna go ahead and kill that Spider-Man immediately. Now that Thor is down, we can go ahead and keep pressing forward. Yeah, first time. Welcome, dude. Welcome to the show. I do these shows every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We do a different theme every show, so we are able to cover a lot of ground. I play all the different characters in the game to make sure that I have the best possible idea of what to do on each character. And like I said, we have our main channel where our YouTube videos get posted over at Dude No Way Gaming. I posted a Season 1 tier list over there last week, so if you're looking for some content you can consume and you know, while you're doing the dishes or you're hanging out doing other stuff, it's like a 2-hour long tier list where I talk about all the characters and the Season 1 meta, etc., etc. We do lose our Loki there, so I gotta be careful about what I do next. Got this Thor. He really wants me, but I really want Spider-Man, so there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and take that Spider-Man out there. We're building up our dark magic. Gonna put this big damage in on Bucky. Just make sure that he can't get free value out of his ultimate. We're not gonna have any agains on my watch. Pressing forward now with our Penny Parker here. We have the payload. I want to keep at least 2 on payload if we can so that we can continue to advance here while the payload is moving at a reasonable pace. Just waiting for the squad. And now we've got Thor is back here. I would love to catch a full dark magic while the amplifier is up, because that deals a ton of damage. And then with the amplifier, it is even better. Even if it just hits the Doctor Strange shield, it's going to be very difficult for Doctor Strange to continue to engage the way that he would normally like to. We do have their Moon Knight, it looks like, came around. Gonna reload while I am getting the drop on Moon Knight. Moon Knight he stepped on a Penny Parker mine, dude. He stepped on a Penny Parker mine and blew himself up. That's fantastic. So anyway, got the enemy team using their Magneto ult. I think it was actually Loki ult. Yeah, their Loki ult. My muscles are mushy. Flo, what's going on, dude? Are you sore from working out? How was the restaurant yesterday? Was your beef tartare especially good? Yeah, dude, I love when they step on the Penny Parker mines. That's maybe my favorite thing in the entire game in terms of like one-hit potential. Like, I know a lot of ultimates can one-hit you. You know, the Moon Knight ultimate, it's not a one-hit, but it's basically a one-hit, right? It kills you super fast. Nothing is funnier to me than watching somebody accidentally kill themselves on a penny mine. Hey, Doctor Strange, what's going on with your health bar? Why is your health so low? Oh, it's gone. Gonna jump up into, it's a tough spot. That's okay. I died there. I died to the Moon Knight ultimate happening behind me. I wanted to turn around and engage with that Bucky, but the team got him before I was able to. And with the Thor on me, his melee abilities are actually able to go through my shield, so he was able to put in a decent amount of damage there. I would expect to see the Doctor Strange Eye of Agamotto coming out here, unless he has no actual play to be made. Time to go up into this Punisher's face. I'm not afraid of him at all. Pushing the payload forward, making sure that we keep a few on the payload as we advance here, because we don't want to lose our advantage. We are making good progress here. I'm gonna say hello. 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 What's going on up here, bro? Is it a party? Oh, no, it's not a party. Party of one, I guess, huh? Just me. I'm the only person. Was it tartaring? It was. Flo says, it was amazing. Never been disappointed by that game. Hell yeah, dude. I love a good trip to a restaurant. I've never eaten, I don't think I've ever had beef tartare. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I'm opposed to it. It's not something that I think about when I consider what I'm going to get at a restaurant. I'm just gonna kill this Moon Knight onk, dude. Like, it's such a stupid gimmick. Hey, Moon Knight, remember me? Fam, you remember me? You remember. Just giving my healer's line of sight to me here. Where's he gonna go? Back to the respawn screen. That's where he's gonna go. In case you guys were wondering where the Moon Knight was off to, it was to the respawn screen. He was going back to the spawn. Gonna pop the shield up there, make sure that we ward off that Doctor Strange and his Eye of Agamotto. Because I just don't care about him at all. Then put my shield up and kill this Spider-Man. Use my levitate ability to get out of the way of the Moon Knight ult, because you can actually fly higher than that. And that's game. That's a 16-1 here on Spider Islands. Get wrecked, kids. Nerds. Brick says, forgot I was on Twitch for a second, not YouTube. Flo, Brick's asked on Twitch if your beef was tartaring. Have I been to Hell's Kitchen? W, Nick. We did it, man. We did it. Hell yeah. Have I been to Hell's Kitchen? I've never been to Hell's Kitchen. I've never been to New York City proper. Like, I went to the Statue of Liberty. Doesn't really count. I'm pretty sure that's technically Jersey, right? But I went there. But I've never been to New York. Like, everything that you could need is, like, right in our little 30-minute area here. Like, 30 minutes from my house is every type of food that you could ever want. Every kind of store. Like, literally anything that you could possibly want is within 30 minutes drive of me. Even the beach. Like, maybe 45 minutes tops for the beach. But, like everything. So, the city, Philly is, like, really close to us. And then we can go straight to the Jersey Shore as well. We're pretty close to that. So, we're in, like, a hot spot of everything that you would want to see. So, Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen. Okay. Oh, in AC. I've never been there, but I've been past there. Spent a lot of time in Atlantic City, as you might imagine, as you do. I almost got a job at one of their casinos as a bartender when I had first finished bartending school in my early 20s. I was like 22 or 23, and I applied. I got hired as a bartender, and back then the rules were a little bit different. And so when they brought me in, they give a drug test as like a hair test, and in Jersey, nothing was legal then. It's all legal now. The fun stuff is legal in Jersey now, but it wasn't then. And so they were going to do a hair test. I bought, like, the special shampoo to try and save me. Because, again, I was, like, 23, dude. I was doing what a 23-year-old does. I was hanging out with my friends. I was partying. I was having a good time. And I ended up not taking the job because I knew what was going to happen at the hair test. So, it is what it is. Brick says, me and the boyfriend are going to that restaurant for Valentine's Day. Hell yeah, dude. Are you have anything in mind for what you might get at the restaurant? Nick, what's your favorite thing to go out and eat? I know in Texas they got a ton of, like, Tex-Mex places. I know barbecue is huge in Texas. Nick, what do you like to eat? Bricks likes beef Wellington. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a good beef Wellington. Honestly, like, if you're talking about, like, fancy dinners, Beef Wellington. Minor typo aside, beef Wellington is delicious. If you're talking about fancy dinners, if there was something that somebody else got that I would want a few bites of, beef Wellington is one of them. I love seafood. When I go out to eat, if I'm getting some fancy stuff, I really want some seafood. Like, I want a banging piece of salmon with some kind of sauce or glaze, or like I don't know, anything delicious seafood wise. I love mussels. I love clams. I love shrimp. I go ham on the seafood. I don't know what it is, but something about seafood for me is just like, it hits different, Nick says, hole-in-the-wall Mexican restaurants are awesome. Dude. Okay, so my favorite food in the entire world is tacos. I think that tacos are one of the most versatile foods because, like, you can have beef tacos, you can have chicken tacos, you can have fish tacos, you can have shrimp tacos, right? Like, you can have breakfast tacos. Like, they can do a little bit of everything. And Mexican food specifically Mexican food is, like, my favorite restaurants to go to. There's a place called On the Border around here, and I love going there. It is like, it's where you go when you want not only a great margarita, but also more food than you can eat. So, like, they give you the chips and the salsa when you sit down, right? Like, and then I get, like, the massive taco platter, and then it comes with, like, the beans and the rice and all of that. And I get, like, a couple of beef tacos. I get a couple of chicken tacos. If they have other tacos at, like, during that time of year, like, if they have a fish or a shrimp taco, I'll get some of those as well. And, like, I'll just go ham, dude. I absolutely love Mexican food. Flo says, good seafood slaps so hard. It really does. Brick says, tacos for the win. Tacos for the win. I mean, like, what is there that a taco can't do, right? Like, it's like the Swiss Army knife of food. You could put anything inside it. You know, you get a little cabbage, you could do spinach, you know, you could do lettuce in there. It just depends on what kind of taco you're eating and what you like. Spicy guiso, bean and cheese burrito. Yo. I have not had a bean and cheese burrito in so long. Like, I remember when I was a kid, before I was, like, able to go out to eat regularly, right? Before I had a car, when I was still taking the bus places, I used to stop at 7-Elevens in between bus stops, because me and my buddy, we would take like a 45-minute bus trip down to the beach, like down to like the boardwalk and stuff like that, and he lived like relatively close to the boardwalk, so when I would spend the night at his house, we would hit the bus stop, and then we would hit a 7-Eleven while we were waiting for our connecting bus, and we would get like the massive bean burritos, and we just sit there at the bus stop, just munching, dude, just chilling out, just munching. Jay Foxy, what's going on, man? Thanks for being here. Jay Foxy, what's your favorite food that you eat at a restaurant? We're talking about food right now. Going in, having a little, gameplay aside, we're having a little food discussion. Yeah, dude, like the bean and cheese burritos, obviously way better from a real restaurant, but even as a kid from a 7-Eleven, they slapped. Buffalo wings, oh my god, dude, I love buffalo wings. I love spicy food. So like I'm a glutton for punishment when it comes to spicy food. The spicier the better. I want my eyebrows to sweat, bro. I want my scalp to be moist just looking at it, you know? I love spicy food. So with spicy guiso meat, am I pronouncing that correctly? Guiso? Is it like one word, guiso, or is it like 2 syllables, guiso? Meat with the beans and the cheese? Yeah, dude, like the spicier the better for me. We got a taco place in the mall around here, and they have like a spicy chicken variety of their taco, and like the taco itself is already pretty spicy, but then they have this red hot sauce that you can get pronounced guiso. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you for letting me know, because I didn't want to just sit here like an idiot. I've never had that, but I've had spicy beef burritos, so potentially I was eating that and just didn't know. Is it like a pulled beef? Is it like shredded beef? Is it beef chunks? Like, how does that work? But anyway, yeah, so buffalo wings, I love them. The taco place in the mall here, like I said, they have a chicken taco that's super spicy, and they have the spicy red sauce that goes on it. It's the chef's kiss, man. Like, after I get done eating it, I want to eat the food knowing I will regret it tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I think that's a message that all spicy food enjoyers can get behind. You know, you want to eat it with a fear of what will come later. And if I don't have the fear, it wasn't spicy enough. You know? Have I ever had those spicy buldak noodles? I don't know what that is, but I have had spicy noodles. So, when I make ramen at home, I like to put sriracha in it. So I'll get like the shrimp ramen, and then I'll put like a bunch of sriracha inside of it. I love that. It's beef/steak tips. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, bro. Inside a burrito. Like, how big are the burritos in the Mexican places near you? Because I have only eaten at a few specific restaurants for Mexican food in the last few years, and Chipotle, which is like not really Mexican, but you know. But their burritos are like the size of a human calf. They're so big. They're like the length of your forearm, and they're like this fat, bro. Like they're enormous. It's like a cantaloupe with burrito. I love it. And being who I am as a person, like I may be 140 pounds, but I can eat, dude. Like I can put some food away, and I will absolutely house a burrito. I don't care what size it is. Like I will man versus food a burrito if it's like the size of a city bus. Count me in. You know, you can make sure you get one for yourself too, because that one's all mine. Flo, what is the spicy buldak noodles? Is it like an Asian thing or is it like a European thing? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna queue up for the next game because all this food talk is making me hungry, and I don't have. I won't get to eat for another like hour and a half here. Excuse me. I'm gonna take a sip of my water.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
For those of you who are just excuse me. For those of you who are just joining us, I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way, and this is the Vanguard Variety Hour here in Marvel Rivals. Today's episode, we are playing tank all day today. We're going to let the team pick what they want to pick, and then we are going to go in and try and assist. So we have a Spider-Man here, we have a Captain America, and that means we need a Hulk, baby, and we need for Zesty to play a support character. The reason why I picked Hulk instead of Venom, I'm gonna yeet this water bottle. I got this water bottle. I'm gonna yeet it to this table on my side here. So I'm gonna mute my mic for a second while I crush it so that it doesn't kill your ears.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Okay, here I go. Yeet. Beautiful. All right. So the reason I went Hulk and not Venom is because Hulk combined with the damage of the Captain America, we can jump on people and absolutely murder them with our fists. And as far as buffalo wings go, I love buffalo wings. Buffalo is one of my favorite sauces. I like buffalo wings turned into other stuff too. So like I'll get like, I like the bone-in wings. If I'm just getting wings, I don't mind bone-in. I like boneless as well. Some people are picky about one way or another. I like both equally. So, but I also like when they turn their boneless wings into like a wrap. I like when they turn their boneless wings into like a, oh man, I'm taking a lot of damage very quickly. I don't think my support was with me there. Uh-oh. Well, I threw a little bit at the start. That's fine. Where is the support? Oh, there they are. There's one. And there's Loki. They just made it there. That's fine. I dove in a little bit early. But yeah, I like my chicken in many varieties. Moo Dads were amazing. What is Moo Dads? Is that like a type of wing or is that like a restaurant? I'm gonna pop my gamma shield on the team here, waiting for the enemy to advance a little bit. I know I have my support behind me, but I want to make sure that I am continuing to, man, taking a lot of damage here. So I gotta be careful about what I do. Not sure if Loki's still alive or if he's dead. There he is. He's not with me. So the reason why I wasn't catching the support that I thought I was going to get is because Loki was over engaging with Hulk. That is going to be our Captain America going down there. We want to try and get together if we can. I saved myself. I lived long enough to be able to survive the time out of Hulk form. I'm now going to pop my gamma shield while I jump up to the point. I don't want to get too aggressive with them. We have the Invisible Woman ultimate coming out here. We got the gamma shield coming out for Hulk. And now I'm just going to start holding my sprint button, or my jump button even, so that I can make sure I'm charging up my leap every time I am using Hulk. Want to have that charged at every moment. Time to dive out. We do have these shields up here. So our Loki copied our Invisible Woman, so that's great for us. We're going to start pounding in on the enemy Doctor Strange with my whole team going down. This is either going to be my death or I'm going to be able to get out. Death, immediate death. Got some big damage coming out from this team. Big damage. Your dads were amazing. Got it. Your, there's something about family food, you know? When you get it, it hits different. Especially if you ate it when you were a kid. Alright, may need to make some adjustments here for round 2. Gonna try and get on the point with Loki. Just gonna jumping up and getting onto their support here. We're gonna go in with this Spider-Man, try and catch some damage. Gonna put my shield up. Try and get this Iron Man out of the sky a little bit. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Trying to get this big damage out on their Rocket Raccoon in all the times when I can. My whole team died. I'm gonna have to play a different tank. That is what it is. My tank, my Captain America, has swapped over to a Doctor Strange here. So maybe I do stay. Maybe I do stay as Hulk. But it's going to be important that we engage differently. That was not a good round for any of us. The Iron Man is mopping us up with the Hulk team up there. So I got to be careful. Star says, our dad's wings were a big reason we went to Charlie's in Summers Point after his funeral. No better way to celebrate that man than with wings and beer. Yo, if you're not celebrating a man's life with wings and beer, what are you even doing, right? Wings and beer is like a classic. 100%, yeah. Yeah, dude. What kind of beer do you guys like? What's your favorite beer? I would love to know what, or alcoholic beverage in general. You know, if you're a drinker, what do you like? I don't know if you could tell by the color of my beard, but I love a good alcoholic beverage. All right, we're gonna go in as Strange here. Our tank has swapped off of Strange. We're gonna have some more damage there with the Bucky Barnes and the Punisher combo. It would be nice if we could have a Rocket instead of a Loki, but we're gonna do as well as we can with the team that we have. We stomped them the last 2 games as well, so it may be just that the matchmaking has decided that it's time to give us a hard game. That does happen. If this Hulk thinks that he's going to be bullying me, he's got another thing coming. Got my Invisible Woman ultimate coming out here. Gonna go ahead and just accept that maximum pulse with the help of my Doctor Strange shield. It is now time to advance on their support players. I'm gonna reload as I'm falling. Wanna just get her up and out of the way. I know she will reappear here momentarily. Potentially she has jumped up onto the high ground, so we're gonna help Spider-Man and just get the kills where we can. Again, we have already gotten more kills than we did in the last round. We have the point as well, so that's great. We've got Guinness, IPA, and Red Bull and vodka. Yo, I love a Red Bull and vodka. Red Bull's my favorite drink. Non-alcoholic drink. Aside from water, obviously. Gonna go ahead and pop my shield here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out and back to my support in time, and I did. Gonna go ahead, drop my shield, grab this health pack. Got the enemy Hulk is back in Hulk form again now. Charging up my dark magic here. Gonna get that Doctor Strange out of the way. We hear the Hulk jump down onto the point, and now we're going to go down there and engage with him. We're just gonna harass him until he dies. Get out of here, bro. Get tank diffed. I'm going to use the lift to put myself up, not my levitate ability. Time to stun them. Oh, what a great kill by their team. That was the exact moment where I needed to use my ultimate. I got killed in the moment when I used it. And if I had not gotten killed, I would have gotten a 4-piece on them. So I would have killed their Star-Lord, I would have killed their Rocket Raccoon, I would have killed their Punisher, and there was somebody else there as well. But yeah, I would have massacred their team had they not gotten that kill at the moment that they did. It's time to give them the point. We got the Hulk in Hulk form. Big Hulk form. We don't want to be engaging too aggressively because we don't have any support down here. So right now we're building up dark magic charge. We hear the Punisher shotgun come out, so we know that we need to get back with the team. We're going to get that kill on the Doctor Strange there. That's going to significantly reduce their ability to engage with us. We hear the Hulk trying to do Hulk things on our team. We've got the Star-Lord running around all crazy, trying to get out of the way. It's time for me to back up. I want to discharge that dark magic, get that Hulk out of Hulk form, put him into banner form there, get the kill on the Hulk. Going to be way easier for us to take the point while the Hulk is out of Hulk form. Got our Spider-Man going in. Doctor Strange is back. Gotta be careful. Want to make sure that I'm standing in front of this shield here. Got the turret on the Punisher. Unfortunate. It's totally fine. That makes sense. I was like, I should have more support here. I feel like at the end of this game, I'm going to look and our Loki's healing is going to be pretty low compared to the enemy team's healing. But that's totally fine. It happens. I did not mean to press my levitate. Fat-fingered it a little bit, but that's okay. I want to see if the enemy Punisher is still on his turret. We do have their Hulk, or their Doctor Strange here coming up, trying to get a kill on our squad. I don't see the Punisher's turret anywhere, so I'm going to assume that he has gone out of it now. We're jumping up using the lift so that we don't immediately just fall into their face while they can just see us. Want to use kind of difficult to track movements here. Man. Discharge the dark magic so I don't end up killing myself. Holding my shield while I grab this health pack. Again, just holding my shield while I move into the Invisible Woman ult on our team. We now have another ultimate, and with my damage ramped up from the dark magic there, we're just gonna go ahead and snag the kills on their team. That's the 3-piece. Need to get heals though, getting up and out of the way so I don't take as much melee damage while I wait for the heals to come in. I need more healing, need more support. Backing up around this corner. Grabbing this health pack. Not worried about the Hulk right now because the Doctor Strange is low. And I know that I can get the kill on him if I'm quick. I'm out of my dark magic there. But by forcing Strange off of the point, the team was able to deal with the Hulk pretty effectively. And we were able to take the point back. Gonna use my levitate to get up to... I would love to kill that Star-Lord, but it's not going to happen. Not inside of the Invisible Woman ult. So right now we're just building up more dark magic. Getting ready for the next Eye of Agamotto on our team. That is so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Do they take it back here? I think they do. We do have people that are still near the point, though, and I can pull out the portal. We're just going to quickly port over to the point. We just need somebody on it. Stay on it, Spider-Man. Nah, stay on it, Spider-Man. Ah, well. It's a good try. Brick says, going back to work now, leaving the stream up, but can't engage. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for hanging out, Bricks. I hope you enjoyed your lunch, and I will see you next time. So anyway, so Guinness, IPA, Red Bull, and vodka. So, for me, I love Red Bull. It's my favorite non-alcoholic drink. I love a good Guinness. There's, like, something about that taste, bro. Like, Guinness tastes different than other beers because of how, like, I don't know what ingredients are in Guinness that make it taste so, specifically Guinnessy. You know what I mean? But it's got like a really strong flavor. And when I'm in the mood for that type of beer, like if I'm having a burger or if I'm having like appetizers or something like that, I'll drink a Guinness. But I feel like it's more filling than some of the other beers as well. So like I really enjoy a good Sam Adams. I like a Sam Adams seasonal, depending on which season is currently going on. I really like Oktoberfest. It's a really good beer. In addition to that, just like, if there's a beer that I haven't tried, I will try it just in case. Because, like, you find diamonds in the rough often when you're out at, like, a restaurant or you are out, like, doing your thing at, like, a mall or something like that. You happen to walk by, like, a low population brewery or, like, a, I don't know what to call it, like a tap room. If you can head in there and you check out some beers that you've never had before, that shit gets good, dude. It gets really good. Brand of ramen. I missed this from Flo. So the Buldak noodles is a brand of ramen known to be very spicy. Great if you add some protein and veggies. Hell yeah. I love ramen. I never go out to eat it. There's a ramen shop around here, and I never go out for it. But I hear that ramen restaurants are next level. Whether that's true or not, I'll have to find out for myself. What do you guys think? Are you big ramen enjoyers? Are you a ramen aficionado? Like, specifically restaurant-style ramen, right? Like, we all make ramen at home, and we love it for what it is. But restaurant-style ramen, what's your favorite? Like, do you go out and order that? Like, do you specifically go out for a night on the town of ramen noodle enjoying? I know it's more popular in, like certain cities, certain places. Like, there's a ton of really good ramen shops in Philly. There's only one around here, so... Okay, so in this game we have a Venom. We're gonna have a Rocket Raccoon and a Mantis as well. So with the Venom pick, I know that I need a main tank that is like tanky. So again, I'm gonna try this Hulk pick again. Because Venom with Hulk is a lot of melee damage, makes it very difficult for them to survive the onslaught of melee damage. And then when you count in the Psylocke, who will be attacking them from behind, because of our engaging from the front, we're going to be in good shape, I think. Nick says, I don't like authentic ramen, but I just had spicy chicken-flavored Poor People ramen for lunch. Poor People ramen is a staple of, like, the American diet, I think. The, what brand? Not brand. What, do you know the specific name of the spicy one, or did you add spices yourself? Whoa. I had a rocket jump pack and I didn't realize. That felt weird. Pop my gamma shield here. Gonna use the payload as a piece of cover while we advance. We want to get it up to the Penny Parker web and then start putting this damage in. Again, because my gamma shield is on cooldown, I don't want to get too crazy with it. Just gonna start getting out, using my movement to get out here. I need my invisible woman to see me, because if this Wolverine wants me dead, he can do so. Gotta be careful when engaging as a tank with a Wolverine. Again, gotta get out, popping my gamma shield on the team. Not jumping too far. Yeah, it's not like, ramen isn't like a food that I would go after on like an everyday setting. I think I would have to be in the mood for it, because it's like soup, you know? Like, it's, you know, it's, are you in the mood for a soup, I think is the real question. We have a magic on the enemy team coming forward now, so I'm just gonna engage her with my banner grenade and my ranged attacks while we wait for the Hulk form to come back. And now I do have it. Got a bunch of ultimates coming out from the enemy team, but I'm not too worried about that. Gonna go ahead and hold down my jump key while I wait for my support to respawn, because they both did just die. And now I'm gonna jump in. Jumping in here. Using my ranged attack, the hand clap, to deal a little bit of damage at range. Baiting out their ultimates there, popping my gamma shield on myself while I wait for the team to come back. I see the Wolverine in the back line here. It's time for Wolverine to die, bro. Nah, fam. Nah, fam. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. He got a ton of support. He did die, though. So there we go. We were able to tank it out, brawl it out with the Wolverine. Gotta be careful against him as a tank, because he deals a ton of damage to enemy tanks. Now we're using our ranged attacks here, and the diversity of the Hulk's kit is what makes him really strong. Because yes, I died, but I still lived, right? And now I'm back into Hulk form again. This is like the second time they were able to get me out of Hulk form, but I'm back into it before they have a chance to actually get the kill on me. Just gonna kill that magic. Just pummel her to death with our brawl capabilities there. Want to dive up into this high ground, and we're using this to charge our jump and take different angles, again, being in places where they don't expect us to be, so that we can brawl it out with people without them realizing that we're about to jump onto them. Same thing here. Use the hand clap and engaging on this Wolverine, but he had his passive ability active. We're gonna wait here. We're waiting. We're waiting. Using the hand clap again. Just gonna put up the gamma shield there. I definitely hit that Wolverine with my exile ability. I forget the name of the exile ability, but you know what I'm talking about. The one that exiles them. And then he used ult at the exact moment I did it, which I'm pretty sure makes him CC immune. Damaging up on this Penny Parker there. Just gonna go ahead and pop my big Hulk form. And this is silly time in Marvel Rivals. This is where everyone and their mom pops an ultimate at the same time. Just gonna go ahead and bully the characters that are not inside of the support ultimates. And in doing so, that's gonna give them a nice little stagger. Again, we're back on the Wolverine, giving the gamma shields to the team here, brawling it out with the Penny Parker, holding down the jump button so that I can get ready to dive when I need to. Diving. I got webbed in that moment. Gonna back around this corner while I get healed up. And diving. We're just forcing them back here. Gamma shield. Diving. Pressing forward again. Holding this Penny Parker hostage with the exile. Gonna stand inside this, give the team the gamma shield for anybody who is around me. And I'm just gonna make that Psylocke waste her ultimate there. This Psylocke is going to be afraid if I engage with her. So we're going to force her back. We're peeling for the team there. Basically what's happening. I missed my exile on the Mantis, so we're just gonna dive out using the payload as a piece of cover here. Want to get up to this high ground position because I don't want to engage with Wolverine if I don't have to. Now I want to engage with Wolverine. Not afraid of his little jump thing. I am afraid of that though. So he ulted me. That's totally fine. That is fair game, dude. Fair game on the Wolverine for dropping the ult on me at the moment when he could get the value out of it. And it does get me out of the Hulk form there. Gonna toss this grenade, get the kill on that magic. We are waiting for my Hulk form to come off cooldown. We know that the Psylocke does not have an ultimate, so we don't have to worry about that. Just gonna get that kill on that Psylocke. Throw the grenade out just in case there's anybody around the corner. That's 2 kills in Bruce Banner form, dude. 2 kills as Bruce. Just waiting for the moment. There we go. Gonna hold my jump button. 3, 2, 1, diving. Immediately going to try and exile the Mantis, and even if I can't, it's going to give me a good opportunity to start brawling it out with this Penny Parker. I need to jump out of the way now. She has, like, juggled me, and I'm getting juggled pretty effectively here. I was 1% of the way from my ultimate, unfortunately. Again, back into Bruce Banner form here, trying to get the team back together. We need to group up. Our Doctor Strange is down, but both of our support are alive here. They are just giving me free time to go back into Hulk form. And unless they kill me as Banner, I will get a Hulk form very soon here. There it is. Time to pop it. We did lose our Squirrel Girl there. I couldn't think of her name. I was like the rat chick. That's terrible. I'm gonna pop my big ultimate here. We're gonna engage with the enemy supports. Again, I'm just forcing them into places where I want them to be that are uncomfortable for them. That's my ultimate there. Just gonna go ahead and get that Penny Parker out of the way. Toss our hand clap up. Using the maximum pulse activation there to activate our Gamma Shield for the team. Gamma Shield will straight up just eat the maximum pulse if you get the teammates and they don't break it. If they break it, obviously you'll still die. But if they don't break it, then you're gonna be good to go. Putting the Exile ability down onto the Penny Parker there. Giving the team the Gamma Shield again. Got Spider Time coming out here. Now that there is no support ultimate to save them, it's time to brawl it out with Luna Snow. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna make her immune to getting healed. Start punching her to death. It's time to punch Mantis to death. I'll be sedated if she doesn't mess up her buttons there, and she did. Got the magic down as well. Charging up the jump. We're going to jump directly onto the Penny Parker. We're going to exile her. Nope. I take it back. We're just going to wait a second then. We don't need to worry. The team is in here using Iron Man to kill the Penny. Jumping in. Taking the forward angle here, but not for too long, right? We're letting them do a little bit and charging the jump in the meantime. We're line of sighting their healers here, using my hand clap to get pressure on the enemy Iron Man. Diving up to the high ground, but I missed, so no big deal. Now we're diving up to the high ground here. I want to try to get this Iron Man, put that up for the squad. Unfortunately, he did get both of our support. It's time to back off. Our Rocket Raccoon reses our Jeff the Landshark here, so I think we actually do continue on. Putting this damage in on Penny Parker, gonna get her out of the way. Gonna put the Gamma Shield up for myself as I dive onto their point here. Well, I do have the enemy Mantis using her ultimate there. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to go ahead and just pop my Hulk ultimate, giving me that additional health bar, and I'm going to absolutely bully their team now. Again, just pushing them around, knocking them around, left and right, left and right. Going to exile this Penny Parker so that she's getting less value. And now it's time for me to get ready to back out. We're going to jump out there, use my hand clap to generate a little bit of ult charge. Backing around the corner while we wait for the team to respawn. We're going to have a Doctor Strange ultimate coming into this next fight, so we're going to be good there. Pick up a little bit of the extra health from the Rocket Raccoon, waiting for the team, holding my jump button in case we need to. Clap them cheeks. That's right, dude. That's the idea, anyway. Destroy some of these mines so that we don't get obliterated by the mines themselves. Put the Gamma Shield up on myself while I destroy Penny Parker's spider nest. We can now grab this health pack. Or grab this, Jeff Bubble. I said health pack, but you know what I mean. And Darkchild is not in with her team. How unfortunate for Darkchild. Put the Gamma Shield up on myself. Diving in here. And unfortunately, that's going to be the L. My whole team fell apart there at the end. I was in there brawling. That's a 19-0 for me. I never died. You know, the supports were supporting. Very good supports on our team. Unfortunately, they just caught the deaths there towards the end, and that ended up being the death for them. And caught us the L. The Doctor Strange had a chance to do something really good with his ultimate, but he kind of threw, I don't know if you guys saw or heard, right? But he used his levitate, dropped down into the enemy team, popped his ultimate, had no buildup of his dark magic at all. And when he did that, even though he hit one of them, he left one of the other support players alive, and they were able to just kill him. They sustained through, he got 1 kill with it. They sustained through his damage, and then they just killed Doctor Strange. And then they came in, and with the Penny Parker mines going off everywhere, they were able to kill my support. So that feels bad, but yeah. So yeah, I never go out for ramen, but if I am going out to a restaurant, I really like Italian is one of my staples. So going back to our food discussion here, I really love Italian. I love going in and grabbing like some kind of seafood Alfredo or a shrimp scampi or something like that. That's one of my favorite dishes. But I like Italian the most, I think, because I just like multiple courses throughout the meal, and I feel like you don't get that as much in other restaurants unless you order like an appetizer and then you get dessert at the end. Like when you go out for Italian, you know, they bring out the bread with the peppers and onions for dipping, you know what I mean? And then you get your salad with your dinner, and then that comes out after the bread, and then your dinner comes out, right? And then if you're having cocktails, you got your cocktails flowing, and then after the cocktails and the dinner gets done, a lot of times people will want dessert. Like Star loves getting dessert at the end of the meal. I'm not a huge dessert guy, but you know, every now and then I'll take a bite of a cannoli or, you know, a bite of a tiramisu. But yeah, dude, I love Italian because it's like multiple courses, and then a lot of times you can get a second meal out of a single restaurant visit. Specifically, if you go to like a high-class Italian place, or even like Olive Garden is good for that. You know, you can usually get a second meal out of your Olive Garden trip as long as you don't like. I don't know. I guess you could gorge and eat all of it in one sitting, but I feel like that would be a ton of calories, especially if you're having cocktails. You know, you get 2 or 3 cocktails deep, and it feels like you could keep eating, but you know you shouldn't. So it's at that point that you should get the box and go. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and dive back into the next game. What's your favorite type of pasta? Do you like a red sauce? Do you like a white sauce? Do you like a linguine with clams? Do you like a chicken parmesan, like an eggplant parmesan, a veal parm? Veal is so good. I have it very rarely, but man, do I love a good veal. Get that spaghetti in a bag. I've never had spaghetti from a bag before. I feel like that's a weird unit of measurement. Like that's how you cook it in a restaurant. I don't know that I would want to eat it that way in real life. Like I don't know that I would want to have a bag and just be like, just pouring spaghetti, like noodles all on my face, right? Like sauce in my beard, you know? A meatball slaps me in the eye. I don't know, bro. I feel like a bag is a weird unit of measurement for spaghetti. Anyway, like, silliness aside, let's look at this team and see what we got here. We got a Scarlet Witch, we have a Star-Lord, we have a Spider-Man. This is going to be a poke-heavy comp, and with a poke-heavy comp, you want to use a poke character, which in this case is going to be our Magneto game. And the reason we're playing Magneto here is specifically for the Scarlet Witch team-up. If she swaps off of Scarlet Witch, I'm swapping off of Magneto, because I think he's kind of like a little bit like a worse version of Doctor Strange. But with the team-up, it actually gives him a pretty good amount of range damage. There's a lot you can do with this character, but that being said, he's not my favorite. You know, he's not my favorite poke damage tank. That's going to get a bit of ultimate charge there for their Penny Parker. Penny Parker looks like is going to be the most common tank that we're going to see in these games today. We're using our right click here. Gonna put up our metallic curtain, just accept some of their damage. Also step on some of those penny mines. Gonna use my bubble now to generate some more right click charge for me as the bubble generates more of your right click on Magneto. It's now time. I'm gonna start using my team up here. Start putting in that big damage on the enemy team. Again, the team up is very, very strong with Magneto. We're using the metallic curtain now to keep myself alive because I did take a bunch of damage from the mines here. Gonna use our right click, reload, waiting for the team up ability. Gonna pop the personal shield on myself. And now it's time to target one of their support characters if I can. So I'd like to get this Invisible Woman and just put some hurt into her. And it's going to be tough here, taking a lot of damage. Need to back off and find cover a little bit. Want to protect my shield as well, or to protect my team even as well from the power of the Black Panther. With the Penny Parker going crazy here, we know there's just going to be mines all over the place. I'm going to go ahead and put a right click out there, get this Black Panther damaged up. He's getting very low, but not low enough to actually kill there. So.
Sorry, my controller disconnected.
Somebody's controller died. That's totally fine. You guys are doing great. We want to avoid the Penny Parker little webs on the floor there because we know she's throwing mines in those. We're going to use our right click. We're going to put the personal shield up on myself. Now it's time to fear Magneto. We're fearing Magneto. We're going to drop it right on Penny Parker. Get that big damage out on Penny. And we're forcing them back. I don't need to kill them as much as I need to create space for the team here. Again, we are utilizing our damage and our poke potential. We got the Jeff the Landshark here, destructive in his ult power. We want to keep multiple people on the payload because we are down a support, so we want it there as quickly as possible. You can push it faster with up to 3 people on the payload, so that's what we're doing. We got 3 on P, as I like to say. 3 on P, and then we're out. We got the checkpoint. Good to go. Gonna push it through. Just gonna give this to the... Put up the metallic curtain here. Gave the shield there to the Star-Lord. Waiting for the heals from my squad. And I don't know what they're thinking is going to happen here, but it almost certainly is not going to go the way that they think it will. We are right in front of our spawn. Again, big damage up on the enemy team here. Big poke damage on the Psylocke. Not going to allow her to get free damage. Now it's time to use our, while there's no support nearby, use our team up ability with Wanda to get the kill on that Penny Parker. Put that team up on cooldown there. And that's a lot of burst damage. It's very strong in the potential power that it can do. It also works as a stronger ranged attack. With 2 people on the payload here, we're getting it to the next spot faster. We want to get it around this corner in front of me as quickly as humanly possible. With 1 person on the payload, it does increase the speed by 67%. So even with just 1 person, it is a significantly faster payload push. Gonna use our ranged poke damage here. Getting the damage out on that Invisible Woman, and she is going to go down here. We're going to start pressuring the Penny Parker, start pressuring the Black Panther, and she's dropping a bunch of mines, yes, but if we just don't stand in them, we deny all of her value there. We're going to put this damage in on the Rocket Raccoon. Unfortunately, it did not get the kill on him because the Penny Parker used her movement ability to get in our way. We're going to destroy her spider nest here. And now with her culling active, it's now time to go absolutely ham on this Penny. With the Hela using her ultimate, we're just going to get back into the corner here. I'm going to destroy the Rocket Raccoon's respawn beacon so that he loses out on all of his potential value there. We want to see the enemy team pop their Invisible Woman ultimate before I advance and press the ultimate button for me. Unfortunately, I went down there, but it is what it is. That's my first death in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. First death in a while, so I'm going to move forward. We hear that the Rocket Raccoon beacon is out, so we want to be... There is the Invisible Woman ultimate. I was going to say we want to be shielding our teammates from any additional damage that they might be taking, but we don't actually have to worry about that too much because the Invisible Woman is now dead, and I don't need to use my ultimate anymore here. I'm going to put the personal shield up for myself, just get the corner angle, and start damaging up on the Penny Parker spider nest. Gonna pick up the Jeff bubble so that I can continue to engage with this Penny. And now it's time to big damage out on the enemy. Again, we don't need to kill them, we just need to create space. And in doing so, that's going to make it very difficult for the enemy team. Going to put the shield up for myself, personal shield. Now it's time to pop this. And we were able to put in a good amount of damage there on the Psylocke, but not enough to kill her. Got the bubble here, so that we can generate an additional right click. That's our checkpoint as well. So we know that we have the spawn right in front of the enemy team. I can now use my metallic curtain. I pressed it, but it didn't go up in time. I was gonna say I can use my metallic curtain to walk into the spawn and regain all of my health. But again, we are right at our spawn. So them fighting us here is stupid because we could just stand here and have infinite healing. Infinite sustain while inside the spawn. Big damage up on the Penny nest. We're just gonna get that out of the way so she has no healing over time. Now it's time to pop the team up ability here. We have the shields are up. We're gonna use the team up ability on the Rocket Raccoon to just kill him if we can. And we do. We wanna use the right click there on the support. The invisible woman goes down there. Using my metallic curtain to press the advance here. That's a triple kill. That's a quad. And the Black Panther goes down. See y'all later, dude. It's now time to get on payload. We want to put as many people on the payload as humanly possible so that we can get it around these corners as quick as we can. The less time that we spend pushing the payload, the more likely we are to actually win. We want 2 on payload. Can I get like 1 more on payload, possibly? I'm gonna shield up on anybody who comes around this corner in case they want to damage up on our team. So we're gonna use this right click. Now we're putting the personal shield up so that we can generate some additional right click value there. We're just gonna back around the corner. We're just backing out while the Hela uses her ultimate. Gonna try and get the kill on that Black Panther. Unfortunately, we weren't able to, but that's okay because we got him very low. Again, we are using the metallic curtain to advance here, block the forward-facing damage of the enemy team. Gonna put the personal shield up on myself while I get into them on the. Oh wow. Okay, so a lot of damage coming out, a lot of ultimates coming out. That's 3 ultimates from their team used simultaneously, and that's gonna be the respawn for our squad. We're gonna group back up. We have our invisible woman went down as well, so it's gonna be a good time for us to. Good time for us to regroup here. Using the knockback on the right click for Magneto to keep the Psylocke in place for a brief moment, long enough for us to be able to get some value. We want to get this out of the way as quickly as possible. We need people destroying these Groot walls if we can help it. Groot goes down. That's a quad for our Spider-Man, and we want to get this moving quick as we can. We know that there's a Psylocke on top of us. I did not mean to press that, but that's okay. Got the Black Panther going in here. Psylocke also going in here. I do have my Magneto ultimate here. I'm going to press my personal shield while I wait for the team. Time to use the team up. Again, big damage from this team up. The shields are up. And this is going to be our W. There's nothing they can do to stop us unless they get on it right now. We were able to kill their rocket with the help of my Magneto ultimate, and that is game, dude. Super good game. Super good. Very fun. I enjoyed that one quite a lot. It feels good, man. MVP in the house. What's going on? 13-3 there. 11,000 damage, 23,000 blocked. We shredded their team. We got a quad, had the most damage in the game. Feels good, man. The Wanda team-up is really powerful. Not to be underestimated. So, backing out a little bit, I just want to briefly talk about some of these tanks. Because there seems to be, like, a misconception that, like, playing tank means that you're not going to deal a lot of damage. And, so, like, people will talk about, like, I like playing DPS because I like getting kills, right? But, like, the tanks actually, most of them, deal a crazy amount of damage. So, you've got Doctor Strange is insane with his poke damage potential. Poke is, for those of you who don't know, you sit on a corner, and then you jiggle peek the corner, and you use the jiggle peek. When you peek out, you throw the damage, you come back. And then you peek out, you throw the damage, you come back. That reduces the amount of damage that you take, as well as increases your dark magic, so that when either someone pushes on you or you move forward on the enemy, you can utilize the dark magic and do a massive amount of burst damage on them. If you primary fire, melee, and then release dark magic, it is enough damage to straight up kill a squishy character. Anybody who has less than 300 HP will just fall over to that combo. So again, it's like a primary fire. They have to take all 5 of the daggers. They're daggers from Doctor Strange. They come out of his fingers. They take all 5 of the daggers. You melee. You release a 100% charge dark magic, and it destroys. It farms the squishy characters, not even in Eye of Agamotto, but in addition to Eye of Agamotto. Huge damage potential with Doctor Strange. With Bruce Banner, anything that has a shield, you go Hulk, you start punching, bro, their shield, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they have an 800 shield. It doesn't matter if they throw up the Magneto metallic curtain, which gives them, like, that's an unlimited amount of damage. And while he holds it, it only blocks the front of him, but he basically can't take range damage from the front. So he can use that to block anything, any amount of damage. He could block 5 Iron Man ultimates at the same time. If you had an enemy team that had 5 Iron Mans, they all ulted at the same time. Magneto could throw up a metallic curtain, block all of them. And again, because there's no limit to how much his shield can block. But you come in there with Bruce Banner, you just start punching him in the face, bro. Bruce Banner does not care. The Hulk does not give a damn about your shield, and he deals a considerable amount of damage, especially when he is in the big Hulk form. I forget what it's called, Monster Hulk or whatever. I'm just gonna pull up my actual data here so that I know what I'm talking about, so I'm not just talking out my ass. The regular punch with Hulk is 40 damage, and it actually has a range of 4.5 meters, so you can melee people who are not directly on top of you as well. But when you go into Big Hulk form, it hits for 70 damage per hit, and like that chunks through enemy health bars, because you're attacking every, like, it's like basically 2 attacks a second. It's a little bit slower than 2 attacks per second, but it's basically 2 attacks per second. So you're talking about 140 DPS on anybody who's close to you, and that's not including the burst damage potential of when you use his hand clap. His clap is actually, let me just hit the right button here. Gamma Burst is 70 damage, so like in regular Hulk form, and even more than that, it's 125 in Big Hulk form, with a 1-second cooldown in Big Hulk form, right? So if you punch Gamma Burst punch, you have already dealt most of a squishy character's health bar in it, like, just that quickly. And then in addition to them, you have Magneto, and Magneto has a crazy strong combo that he can do where he primary fires, right clicks, primary fires. And if you have 3 of the rings built up, you will put out like a ridiculously huge amount of burst damage in a time frame that is very hard to heal back up from. Magneto's primary fire deals, what is it? It deals, where are you? 35 damage, and then the spell field deals 40 damage. So the primary fire hits, the initial hit of it will damage separately from the explosion. So you're taking 75 total damage from that, and then with a fully charged right click, you're talking about a 90 damage burst. So 75 plus 75, that's 150, and then you hit them with the 90 damage burst, and then you're talking about 240 damage. You follow up with a melee, assuming they're close, and they just die. They just fall over. If they have any amount of damage, a 250 HP target, it's 240 total HP. So 250 HP target falls over, dude. And there's these combos that you can do with all of the characters in the game, but specifically those characters, they have like a massive amount of burst damage. And then Penny Parker, her mines deal 100 damage when they hit. So when they explode, if you drop 4 mines on the ground, not only do you take half of a tank's entire hit point pool, you one-hit a DPS, right? Like, the damage they put out is insane. Thor can also deal some pretty good damage. Venom can one-hit with a little cheeky combo when you use his ultimate. You hit your right-click, which keeps them in range of you, and then you hit your primary fire. You can follow up with a quick melee as you press your ultimate button, and that will, you don't even need the melee, but if you do, it will help you secure kills on the higher hit point targets, like the 300 HP, like Wolverines and stuff like that. You follow up with the ultimate, so you right-click, you primary fire, you melee, and then you immediately ult them, and they will die. They will fall over dead. Anything with lower than 300 hit points falls over dead. Thor, using his, what's the ability called? Using his Awakening rune, this is massive DPS. is like similarly to Hulk insofar as that like the Thor normally has to be close, and his primary like Mjolnir swing hits for 45 damage. It's not that strong, right? But then you hit the Awakening rune, and then all of a sudden you're hitting for 85 damage per lightning bolt, dude. And that stacks up so quick. 85 damage per lightning bolt, that's enough to kill a squishy in 3 lightning bolts. So, and you have it for like 5 seconds, so you're getting to use it very quickly. What's my rank in comp? I have not played comp yet. So, I have played shooters for like 20 years, bro. Nick, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 35, and I've been playing shooters for my entire adult and like teenage life. So from like 17 is when Halo 1 got really big. 15 is when Halo 1 got really big. 17, Halo 2, multiplayer online was like the thing. And I started playing back then. I got a Halo tattoo. I was invited to play professionally for a team in Texas back then. I didn't end up doing it, but because I ended up switching over to Call of Duty when Call of Duty got really popular. And Call of Duty 4 days, dude. Oh my God, bro. I went ham on COD. And then Modern Warfare 2 and then Black Ops 1. I played a ton of Call of Duty back then. But yeah, I've been playing first-person shooters for like 20 years. I covered Destiny 2 for like 10 years. I was a I covered it for like 4 years. I played it for 10. I was like top 3% in Destiny when I played competitive PvP there. The PvP died super hard in Destiny. So I played Overwatch in the meantime. I played a little bit of Valorant. I didn't get too crazy in the Valorant scene. However, I really liked the game. I enjoyed it for what it was. It felt like hardcore in Call of Duty. You'll be 35 in April? Hell yeah, brother. We're hitting our prime, dude. We're in our prime. Like a man hits his prime at 35. So for everybody who's in their 20s and you're thinking like, man, dude, I am in the best shape of my life. Wait, just wait. I swear to God, like you are the healthiest man that you'll ever be at this point in your life. You feel it. You feel the difference. And you have the knowledge to back it up, right? So yeah, I haven't played comp. So when you see me open my thing and it says Bronze 3, it's because I literally just haven't touched it. I could climb to Grandmaster if I wanted to. Not only do I have the skill set and the determination to learn and understand what I did wrong and play at that high of a level, I also have the experience and the time that it would require to do it, right? Like I do these shows every weekday, so I'm here 5 days a week just playing games for like multiple hours at a time. So I have the time investment to put into it, I have the skill set, and I have the growth mindset to be able to get there. But as of right now, I'm learning all of the heroes in the game, basically. And I want to learn them back and forth, the complete kits, all of the combos, basically all of that, so that I can be a very informed voice in the community. So like I said, over on the main channel, the Dude No Way Gaming YouTube channel where I post my videos, when I talk about things, I will always have the most informed opinion because I've spent the time on the characters, you know what I mean? And then eventually we'll do a comp show, and we'll probably do that for like a week. Maybe we'll do like a full comp week or something like that, and then maybe I'll do it before the end of the season just to see how high we can get in like the last week of the season. And but, like, honestly, just playing the game in quick play, you get that mixed bag of skill levels, which is kind of nice, too. So, you get, like, the people who are new, you get the people who are really good, you get the people who are, like, one above all level, you get to fight everyone, and also you only have one chance. I talked about this a lot in Overwatch, where in competitive you have your one side, and then you swap. If you're attacking, now you're defending. If you're defending, now you're attacking, and you have your chance to go farther than they went in the last round, or, like, hold them better than they held you. In quick play, you only have one chance, right? So it's win or lose based solely on your performance in that one game. And because of that, I think that arguably quick play can cultivate a more competitive experience than actual competitive. Although I do understand why they give you both sides, obviously, to give you the most fair chance at actually beating the enemy team, you have to play both sides. But the steamroll that can happen inside of quick play is like, you don't have a chance to recover from that like you do in comp, you know what I mean? Like, if you're playing competitive and you're steamrolling the enemy team, then you swap rounds, and the enemy team gets to go, okay, what do we change? And they pick your counter characters, and then they decide exactly what their team comp is going to be going into it. All of a sudden, they can roll you back, or you can roll them back if you were the one getting rolled, right? You don't have that chance in quick play. You need to think on your feet. You need to be ready to roll, ready to swap if you need to, ready to make the plays that you need to, understanding in the moment what is the most important next step to get to your victory. What's your value to your win condition, right? Your value proposition on your character that you can use to tackle the win condition of the game, whether that's kill the enemy or disable somebody who's really good on the enemy team, or like take the supports away from their team so that your team can kill them. It's understanding what you have to do on a moment-to-moment basis. And I think quick play sometimes is more competitive even than actual competitive. But like I said, we'll get there. Anyway, we're going to dive back into the next game. I've been yapping for a while. Thanks for listening to my yap. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, my guys. You know, I love a good talk. I could talk for hours. You ask Star. Her ears probably bleed. You know, she's got a reserve of Q-tips in her pocket to wipe the blood out of her ears when I won't shut up. But, you know, when it's the job, it's the job.
You'll need a top-notch team to win.
We're going to let the team pick, and we're going to pick based off of what they pick. Nice, bro. We got a Lord Adam Warlock on our squad right now. Looks like we're going to have a Star-Lord. We've got a Wanda. We've got a Namor. All right, this is a range-heavy comp. Poke-heavy. Do you want a Magneto? I don't think a Magneto is the best call here. I know Magneto is a good team-up for Scarlet Witch. However, there are other things that I could do. Like, in this kind of team-up, I could play a Groot and give a lot of get a lot of value off of that.
Get ready.
I could also play a Penny Parker, and I could get a lot of value out of holding their point hostage. But I don't want to do that on round one. I'll go ahead, since he requested it, I'll go ahead and I'll play Magneto. But I think that the Doctor Strange or Groot or Penny would be potentially better. And not Penny. I thought this was a King of the Hill game mode, but it's not. Here we go. We're gonna wait a second, put the metallic curtain up for the spam, take the metallic curtain down. Nothing came out at us, so that's good. Got the Hulk is here. And again, like, Hulk is not the ideal tank that I want to be going against as Magneto either. But I can start putting in this range damage. Howdy, friend. Did that go the way you thought it would? Okay, so with this Bucky in my face, gonna be pretty important that I live through this next engagement. Want to give my team time to heal me, so I backed up onto them, and now I'm gonna hit this Bucky, get that kill there. I'm gonna start focusing on this Luna, and I want to be menacing to their support line right now. So they're cautioning back there. I don't really need to kill them. We just need to move the payload forward. And I do get the kill on that Mantis. Again, just being scary to them, more important than actually killing them. I see that the Hulk came up. I could hear him. Actually, I didn't see him necessarily. I saw him a little bit. But in reality, I heard him jump up to the high ground position there. We're going to expect that they will engage before the payload goes through. We're going to get that Bucky out of the way early. Right now, we want to peel for our rocket. We're going to get this Hulk out of the way here. This Hulk is going to take too much damage from the team up from Wanda, and that's going to be the end of Hulk for him. Again, we're just going to finish him off, dude. Get out of my face, bro. Not afraid of you at all. We're pushing forward now. Got one on payload here, so that's good. Got the Luna is off in the corner. I'm getting pushed super hard. Drop that. I want to pull up my personal barrier so that I can get the damage out on this Bucky before I get the damage out on myself. Again, we're putting this big damage in on Bucky, forcing him back. Don't really need to kill him, but we did end up getting the kill anyway. Feels great, man. So now we have the amplifier coming out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand in the amplifier there. Gonna get that double. Gonna kill this Luna Snow. That's the triple. And then there should be a magic on our payload. She's running. But anyway, with the combo of my ultimate with the Rocket Raccoon ult, we were able to easily just destroy their 2 support players. We want 3 on payload now, so that we can get it there very quickly. Very, very quickly. It would be stupid of this Bucky to come down and try to engage with us while we're this close to the checkpoint. And that is our checkpoint right there. Now I don't want to be out of the way of my team here. Putting the bubble up, because it could be my death if I'm not careful. We're gonna use the team up now. They're not prepared for this amount of damage. They never are. And there it is. That's the big damage out on the enemy team. We got the Hulk running with his green tail between his legs. Bitch behavior, if you ask me. Well, who asked you, Moon? Alright, that's fair. Put the metallic curtain up here. He thinks he's doing something, but he's very much not. We're backing up. We're getting ready to shield our Rocket Raccoon. Got Darkchild in our backline. Again, we want to shield this Rocket Raccoon. Got that Darkchild down quick and in a hurry. Waiting for my team to heal me up. Utilizing the pillar hump strategy. With the Mantis using her ultimate here, it's going to be time to just farm some ult charge on the Hulk. Don't really need to kill him, just need to farm the ult charge enough so that we can easily dispatch him in a second. Gonna jump inside of the ultimate of the Psylocke there. Got her very low health. Gonna force her to engage with us. Even though she probably doesn't want to. I wouldn't want to if I were her. We're going to use the amplifier now. I'm gonna push forward. We're gonna use that. I needed to personal bubble myself, but that's okay. That should be enough for our team to do most of the work that they need to. I'm getting rezzed by the Adam Warlock, but unfortunately... there we go. I was gonna say, but unfortunately I'm not in range, but I was. Gonna grab this health pack so that we don't have to worry about that. Pressing forward here, and killing the Mantis there was the right call, because we didn't have to deal with her ultimate. We could easily put out the damage that we needed to kill her right here and right here. Both these supports are up here. Again, we're just gonna get scary on them. Forcing them either into the spawn or death. This Mantis is very hungry for the death. She loves the L. She loves to taste the L, bro. That's super good. Very good game. 14-1 here. And there we go with the MVP again. It's just that easy, dude. When you understand when to push, when to pull, who the target priority is, when to engage, when not to engage, you know, where your teammates are, etc., etc. Obviously, I'm not saying that I'll never make a mistake. Obviously, everybody makes mistakes. You're going to make tons of mistakes throughout every game. There's going to be things happening that you just can't see. However, if you're paying attention and you're doing good, you understand your target priority and what to do, when to advance, when to disengage, when to hold them, when to fold them, etc., etc., you're going to have a good time. Playing tank is one of the most fun roles in the entire game, in my opinion, because of how much you can do with the characters. Their kits are so diverse. They're so well made compared to a lot of games and a lot of games' characters. Like, most of the characters in Marvel Rivals are insanely well put together. They have really been thought out really effectively, and even some of the ones that I don't play too often, like Captain America, like Thor, I'm actually, like, I would say as far as Thor goes, Thor is probably my worst tank in terms of how good I am at playing him. And that is solely because there are just better options for most scenarios than a Thor. But he can brawl, he can deal tons of burst damage, he has a good amount of sustain, not the best, but a good amount of sustain, and he has a strong ultimate for securing a couple of multi-kills if you can catch them inside of your, what is the ability called? There's the lightning realm. You put down this, like, field, it doesn't show you in the video, but essentially, you put down this sphere around you when you press the button, and it slows the enemies, and if you press the lightning field, you get them in the slow, and then you immediately hit your ultimate, God of Thunder, Thor will go up in the air, and they will not be fast enough to get out of his God of Thunder. You will instantly die. That happens unless they have a movement ability, right? Like, if they're a rocket, they can use their dash to get out. If they're like a magic, they can use their invulnerability window to get out, their iframes. Same thing with Star-Lord, he can use his iframes to get out. But if they don't have a movement ability, you're talking your Luna Snows, your Mantis, your Invisible Woman, these characters, Adam Warlock, Hawkeye, going down the list here, they just instantly die. Hawkeye can jump. That's not going to save him unless he jumps and like somehow gets out of the height range of the Thor ultimate. It's not going to save him from the Thor ult. There are some combos you can do with Thor that make him really strong. He has a place, but I would rather play some of the other characters where I can get that value a little bit easier. Venom is another good example of a character that I don't play too often, but you can get a ton of value on him. He just doesn't have anything to save him from the damage of the enemy team. Like, he has survivability for himself. He can't protect the squad, you know? Mantis is hungry for death. She was, dude. She needed a heaping helping of that L. We have a Thor here, and when we do have a Thor, I like to brawl it out with Thor on Hulk. So I need somebody else to play support as well. I would love to see one more support character. I'm just gonna say that in chat. I'm gonna hold it because I don't know if they're going to swap before I get in. Let's skip. We'll look at the list here. Bang. I would love to see... Oh. Apparently, I control Veed at a certain point. Bruce Banner needs some longer pants. Yo, he's got very warm ankles, Hanny. That's the problem. See, like, Bruce Banner's ankles are super hot. And because of that, he needs to always have the ankle showing. You're good. This is fine. So we have a Hulk now. We're gonna be able to brawl out with Hulk. And we tried this earlier when we had the Captain America. Hopefully we'll be able to pull it off a little bit easier with the Hulk and Thor team up. Using my movement to get up to the high ground. I'm going to use my hand clap there to get that damage in on the Iron Fist. And although I was not able to secure the kill, I am able to drop down onto their team here and start brawling it out with their support players. And what are they going to do in this moment, bro? Where are they going to go? Where are they going to go, dude? I'll tell you exactly where they're gonna go. Back to the respawn. See you later, fam. Yeah, somebody else can cap the mission area. We're busy killing everything. We are single-handedly winning the game for us. Sorry. Myself, Thor, Black Panther. There's too much damage for him, bro. We want to engage with this Cloak and Dagger. She's going to get out of the way, but she's not going to be able to leave. I'm holding up on my... Yeah. So, I shouldn't have dove in that moment because my Gamma Shield was on cooldown. But I saw the Thor go down, and I wanted to try and protect my team from the damage of the enemy as they went forward with both their tanks alive. Even though they were down a support, they still had both their tanks. So I got to be careful of jumping in while my Gamma Shield's on cooldown. Again, I am not immune to making mistakes. I just know what to do most of the time. Everybody makes mistakes. You make a dozen plus mistakes every single game, whether you realize you're doing it or not. Every time you land on Hulk, you want to hold the spacebar back down. Drop in the Gamma Shield on the entire enemy team. Got the co-op time is down here, so I know I'm going to be able to run in and brawl it out. Brawling it out with their support. With the support ultimate coming out for their side. Going to be time for us to back out. We're going to just hold him here for a second. Again, we're just not letting them get to the point. We do have an Iron Fist on point here. I'm going to go ahead and pop my Gamma Shield. Pop my big Hulk form. And this is just, again, holding them back for a long period of time. Gonna get that kill. Gonna get this kill. Now we're back to Baby Hulk. Pop the Gamma Shield so I can get healed up. And we're brawling, dude. We're brawling, baby. Brawling. Holding that jump button. Getting ready with the hand clap. Waiting for the moment. Diving. Hand clap. Not going too deep. Waiting for the gamma shield. And that's round 1. Bro, how easy is that, dude? It's super easy. Go in, you smack him in the face, and then you respawn in the next round and wait to smack him again.
I'm trying to make the gamma.
It's too easy. A lot of people don't know this. With Hulk, you can actually stall out his transformation by smacking the ground with a grenade at the same moment you press jump and then hitting transform while you're in the air, and it will allow you to transform a little bit faster. We don't need to use it moving forward here, but if you're ever in a position where you're in a game where you do need to use it, this is how it goes. You press jump and you hit your grenade at the same time, and then you hit your G while you are moving forward. It carries your forward momentum.
It's not easy.
Basically like that. I hit the button a little bit soon, but it's whatever. I can't go back to banner form now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Holding down the jump button. Waiting for my moment. Gonna jump over. Holding jump. Again. Jump it forward. 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 Got the portal. What's up, bitch? Dropping down now. Getting up with our invisible woman. When I get the heal, jumping back up. Gonna try and eat that Magneto ult, but I wasn't able to. Gonna get their invisible woman down. Drop the gamma shield on myself and our Black Panther there. Hand clap. Brawling, brawling, brawling. Too many big targets for them to deal with. Got this, oh, he's very low. But I am also very low, just waiting for the moment. Yep, yeah, they're upon me. I have to leave. Getting out of the way of the big damage. Holding down the punch button because why not? Now's the moment. Brawling it out with this Doctor Strange while he has the anti-heal on him. I have my ultimate now, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah, bro. What you about to do, little guy? Puny fist. Gamma shield. Ah, they got me. I was gonna press my Hulk ult, but I kind of don't need it yet. I'm saving it for a moment when I actually need it. I'm gonna have another Hulk form here momentarily, so it really doesn't matter. There it is. Already back into Hulk form. It lasts so short when you are actually doing work with your damage when you're Bruce Banner form. What's this Magneto gonna do, bro? He's gonna go see the respawn screen. That's what he's about to do. Same with this Psylocke. Want to jump out? I have nobody to save me right now. So that's unfortunate, yeah. You see, my entire team was back there. I was brawling it out. I thought we were still on the point. I didn't realize that everyone had died except me. That's totally fine. We'll just come back in. Again, we have so much time. Okay, so. I did it before the grenade came out. There's a timing to it. You gotta practice it. Go in the practice range and practice it. I guess it's harder in the practice range, right? Because nothing's taking you out of Hulk form. Diving in a little bit. There we go. There we go. Big damage. Big damage. Don't need to kill him. Just need to stop him. Big, big damage. I jumped in. I used my gamma shield on Thor while he was inside of the Eye of Agamotto. And that is the ace, baby. Ace. That's how it's supposed to look. Brawling it with Adam Warlock here. Brawling it with the Magneto. Holding jump, because we know that somebody's going to come after us. Using the hand clap. Waiting for the squad. Going to get back up with them here down at the choke. Backing around the corner. that right? I think you're talking about me, bro. Did he die? Oh yeah, he died. Put the gamma shield up on my team. Dive out a little bit. Waiting for the hand clap to come off cooldown. That's the W. 21-2 on Hell's Heaven. Running them, dude. Running the enemy team. Like, I hope this is as enjoyable for you to watch as it is for me to do. Because I love being a bully to the enemy. They think they're so good until it's over. That's the MVP on Hulk. Let's go, baby. You already know who it is, baby. Little pat on the back for myself. You know, don't think too little of me. It is fun, though. Hell yeah, hell yeah. You love to hear it. I'm glad. That makes me happy. Because when I put on these shows, if it's not entertaining, what am I doing here? You know? Why wake up every day, come up with a concept, create a thumbnail, make a value proposition? Why learn all these characters if I'm not going to be a badass with them? I think we've only, like, of the games that we've played since we've been on today, I think we only lost, like, 2. Doing pretty solid. We got Waifu with Naifu again. Remember them? They were in our games, geez, I can't remember exactly when. They were in our games either in the middle of a show or when I was playing with Star. Hard for me to remember. So we got an Invisible Woman, we got a Storm, we have a Black Widow, we have a Punisher. This is, again, like a real poke-heavy team. There's a good chance for a Doctor Strange. We just need Struby to make sure that they play a support. And I'm just going to let him know, I would love to see one more support if we could. This is not a great comp to be... Yeah, thank you, Struby. This is not a great comp to be jumping into their face with, because there's nobody to jump in with us, you know what I mean? Think we were playing together. You should make Star stream one day and do the play-by-play you do. Yeah, dude, just be the commentator. Just be the commentator and let Star do the whole show. That would be amazing. She'd be so good at it. She doesn't realize how good she is at stuff until she, like, does it and then realizes for herself. I'm not going to overcommit here. This is an extremely melee-heavy comp that we're going against here. So, and with the Black Panther coming in on our team, we got to be careful about where we go next. Uh-oh. I just saw a bunch of messages from my work chat. I think they're calling people out for the day. It's been really slow at my job that I go to on the weekends. And I have some other shifts, but I never get to work them anymore, it feels like. Ever since Christmas, it's been super dead. I don't know. I don't know what exactly they're saying. I just see them coming in. I'm gonna use my shields to block this Mr. Fantastic's reflect ability there. And now that he is like big Hulk form, or big, I don't know what to call him, Big Reed. That sounds gross. Star says it would be a lot of, I don't know why she did that. What was her plan? That is really funny, though. So we have an entire melee-based comp on the enemy team. And I think that we are going to have a lot of trouble dealing with that as a fully ranged comp if we're not very careful. We really need to play our angles against this team. And when they get on top of us, we need to separate them. Because this amount of melee characters deal more damage than ranged characters. Because of the risk of being up in melee range. Gonna use my, yeah. So again, my support backed all the way out. That's not what I meant when I said separate them. I meant separate them, not separate us. You know?
Hands are shaking again. Focus.
This is tough. We do have the potential to kill them. We just need to be utilizing our range to our advantage. We want to group up here. We don't want to go in at all. I'm just going to say group up. I'm getting exiled. So while I'm exiled, I'm just going to use this Invisible Woman ultimate there to gain some additional dark magic charge. I'm gonna reload. I want to get it as high as I possibly can. We are going to lose this point, and there's nothing we can really do about that. Even if we did want to go in and try to kill them, we would need everybody to commit to this at the same time. And it's just not likely that that will happen. You see, I tried to support our storm, and our support did not come with us. So, of course, famous last words, where I say we've only lost 2 games. But the entire melee comp, the full melee comp, is really, really punishing. Really punishing on mistakes. We have to play together. We have to be together. We have to utilize our range and really do well. And then hopefully we'll be able to live. But when they all jump on top of us, it's basically impossible. The amount of melee damage that comes out from the team that they currently have is too high to really do much against. So if we can separate them and we can get them alone, then we should have no problem killing them. As long as we stay together. Gonna go ahead and discharge the dark magic there. Want to get the healing from our Mantis ultimate. Get the reload going. Gonna discharge the dark magic again. My team's going down hard, bro. Sugar, we're going down swinging. This is gonna be the L here. It's quick game. Only so much we can do. I have enough dark magic built up that I could do a little bit of this. And unfortunately, I fat-fingered my shift button at the moment that it happened. Nobody was with me anyway. That was a last-ditch effort. Their team has too much melee damage to contest. And our team was running in kind of not utilizing their range to their advantage. Flo says, had food, you're gonna be on for another few, right? I will stay on for you, Flo. I'll stay on a little bit longer for you. I'm gonna back out here so that I can check this text message that just came in from everybody. Let's see. Hang on. Wow, okay. So... yeah, yeah, all right. Yeah, I have time. Flo, if you would like to join, I will happily invite you. I have more time than I thought I would have. Whatever. Apparently, there are only 4 cars in the parking lot, which is not great. Whatever. We got somebody in voice chat here is talking real loud. 2 of them. Let's go ahead. Let's get Flo in here. Let's see what the boys in the voice chat want to play. I'm just going to let them know. Yo, boys, I'm playing tank, so pick whatever you want. I'll pick based off what you pick.
Hell yeah. No, someone already picked Moon Knight. Fuck. Well, picking Mr. Fantastic, then.
Somebody said...
no, I'm gonna pick Namor.
Star said, that's not talking. That was gross. Yeah, that is kind of gross. We just need... we should probably
Raccoon, get... Squirrel Girl.
Probably get one more support here.
And, Moon Knight.
This is another good one for Strange. We're gonna have a better Strange map this time.
I got Namor.
I would like to see one more support.
You got tank?
If we could.
You got tank.
30 seconds before you attack.
Word. They're gonna be Cloak and Dagger. We're good, baby. We're in here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm be Storm. Fuck it.
Hell yeah. Alright, we got a Storm. Now we have a Mantis as well. And the Mantis, she can double as a damage dealer in addition to the support that she currently, that she can also use.
So someone else switch.
It's cool. We can use Mantis as a DPS.
3, 2, 1.
Go back to Storm.
Got a Star-Lord here. Just gonna ping him. I'm not gonna deal with him right now, but I am going to ping him. More varied comp going in here. Gonna peel for our teammate who is getting chased down by Hulk. I'm gonna get exiled for a second there, but that's okay. I had to reload anyway, so I wanted to be out of line of sight of the enemy regardless, so. I'm just gonna go ahead and take both their supports out simultaneously. And that's how we do it, dude.
The Star-Lord's on me in the back.
Nah, he's dead. He said, the Star-Lord's on me in the back. Nah, fam, he's dead. No worries. Let's get 3 on payload so that we can advance it as quickly as possible. While they're respawning, the Hulk coming back from spawn there. Actually, it looks like he didn't die. He must have just repositioned. Be careful of the Hulk up there, Flo.
Oh, you just headshot me? Are you fucking serious?
Got a... Bro. Hawkeye shit his bed there. Very funny to look at.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Taking that Hulk out of Hulk form. The baby banner doing his thing here, hoping for the best. Hoping that he's gonna snag the kills on us. Melee, yes. And there we go. They're down a tank. It was worth it to have done that in the time when we did. Got the Moon Knight ultimate going off. That's going to give us the freedom to press the cart forward, and that's going to be our checkpoint number 1. We're just going to ping the Captain America here. I'm going to get ready for him in case he comes this way. Hey, what's up, dude? Where you going? Where you headed, fam? Back to the respawn screen. I should have known. The Hulk is here. Just going to take him immediately out of Hulk form. Get wrecked, kiddo. Pressing forward, get that kill on the Luna Snow here. 3 on payload while we advance it to the next spot. 3 on P.
We can help you achieve your directive, Herbie.
Just getting it forward. I don't care about this Star-Lord too much. I will happily brawl it out with this Captain America, though. See you later, dude. Yeah, dude, so this team is utilizing their ranged smarter, but also we don't have as many melee characters simultaneously. Melee is really, really powerful in Marvel Rivals. Just gonna immediately discharge the dark magic there, because it's gonna build back up fast. I gotta be careful about getting too much of it too quickly.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Is that their Punisher on a turret? Looks like their Punisher on a turret here. We're just gonna stop that. Nah, fam. Nah. Kill him. You guys should have it, no problem. That's the Hulk out of his Hulk form. Get that Luna Snow out of here. Man, remember when you thought you were about to do something? Remember that? Good times, dude. See you later. What's up? What's up, bitch? You want the sauce? Got a Namor on the other team now. Looks like they swapped off of Hawkeye. Gonna put 3 on payload so we get it there quickly. We want this checkpoint as fast as we can. That takes our spawn, turns it into right where they are currently standing. And that's gonna be that. They got a triple support comp going here. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill Adam Warlock.
Oh, yeah.
That's the ace, baby. And now we're gonna kill Adam Warlock a second time. He thought I left. Dummy. Alright, 3 on payload. And then we'll get it moving, get it rolling around this corner as quick as we can.
It was too easy.
I want to move forward to the next spot, but I don't want to get myself into a place where I die. So again, I'm just gonna try to get it over there as quick as we can. Use the shield to absorb the Mr. Fantastic, using his fridge form to deflect our damage back at us. That can deflect up to 180 damage, so it's actually a very significant amount of damage there. Get fucked, Iron Fist. I'm going back to the payload here. Want to keep the payload moving forward. Can we get one more on payload?
Hi there.
Yep. The less time they have to react to this, the more likely it is that they will die. Got a Punisher on the turret there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making a portal. We're going to reposition the portal. He got off the turret. I take it back.
I'm getting fucked up by fucking Iron Fist.
Where's our team? We're good? We're good. I was going to take that Punisher off the map and send him packing, but he got out of the portal. Heard, I'm coming. Waiting, we hear the Punisher turret again now. Got the
Turret set up.
enemy. Namor has killed our Mantis there.
Got him out of it.
Got their Adam Warlock down. They're gonna have to just spider time directly on the point, because I'm just not going to, I'm straight up not going to let them do anything as long as I could get the heals. Unfortunately, I took my first death there, and that would have been our W in that last second there. But again, unfortunately, just took a death. We're going to get back over there. Oh, Flo was coming back from the spawn. That makes a lot of sense. All right, we're coming in. Got our team together. Gonna be good. Got the damage boost here. They're gonna come in and drop the cloak and dagger ult there. That only lasts for like 5 seconds, so I don't really have to worry about that too much. Keeping my dark magic charged here. Charged with the dark magic. Oh no. Oh no! I made a mistake. I walked onto Penny's. I made a mistake, I'm sorry. I walked onto Penny's spider nest without destroying it first. Wasted my ultimate. We still have 3 full minutes though. Plenty of time to build up another ult. We have a Namor ult here. We have a Mantis ult is currently going off. We're just gonna go and kill them, and then we're going to walk it to the final checkpoint. Waiting for the moment. Okay, so I keep going forward and I keep dying very quickly. That is my fault. That is my fault. We have 3 support. There's no reason I should be dead that often. I'm coming back.
Got my ult. We should be able to push here in a second. Alright, I got my ult. If you guys want to push.
I'm pushing.
In 3, 2, 1. I'm on your back.
Got the Penny.
Nice. Good stuff. And there we go. That was a very strong team. Very good team. As well as the... despite the mistakes that I made along the way, which we could have just won that very easily had I not shit the bed, we still only got 3 deaths, you know? And the Moon Knight was able to mop the enemy team up with his damage and his ultimate. 3 deaths was the maximum amount on our entire team. Most of us had 3, except for 2 people who had 2. We did really well there. And Flo was absolutely killing it in the heals. I want to see how much heals. The Rocket Raccoon just, like, staying alive forever. You can see 12,000 heals for Flo. No one even close to the amount of healing that he was able to put out as Rocket. My game is crashing right now, so it's a good time for it to crash because we're not actually inside of an actual game here. I'm going to go ahead and put the full cam on while I pull the game back up, and then we're going to get it rolling. We'll get back in. I'll invite Flo again, and then we will we'll continue on for a couple more games. Maybe we'll play like 2 more. Their Iron Fist was carrying at the end, killing backline. That's the only reason they slowed us so much. So the Iron Fist can be a pain in the ass to get to down. But if you can either capitalize on one of the stuns from the other healers if you're playing Rocket, or you just shoot him, you can kill him very quickly. Rocket has the highest damage output of any support character in the entire game, and in close range actually has the highest DPS of any character in the whole game. It's just very difficult to actually, like, get his gun under control, I guess is the word I want to say. Man, in the full screen, the camera looks really blurry. I'm gonna have to work on that. Have to check that out after the show is over here. Yeah, the Iron Fist can be really good, or he can be an absolute liability to the team. It just depends on how good he can stay alive. He does not have a lot of movement tools to get out, so when he dives in, if you can punish him, get him low health, then he gets killed very quickly there. Gonna go ahead and invite Flo here. Jump back in for a few more. Feels good, man. Doing amazing today. Doesn't help I have US lag. Yo. Sorry about that. My bad, dude. I don't know what really I could do to have helped that, but yeah. I am gonna play, if we keep this team, I'm gonna play Hulk, and we're gonna go beat the shit out of everything. It's just how it be. Yeah, I understand. As long as we keep this team, we are going to roll the enemy with our melee damage.
No smashing us now.
I accept this.
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Hulk can actually knock down flying heroes with his jump, if you can jump onto them and press melee. You can grab them and pull them down with the power of the Hulk's jump, which is really cool. Little bit hard to pull off. Admittedly, a little difficult to pull off.
The battle starts in 5.
Do we have the same team? We do.
2.
We've got 2 supports. The Loki is not the best at healing, so we're gonna have to keep that in mind as we advance on them. Gonna brawl it out a little bit, and that's unfortunately how it goes when you get in deep. No big deal though. I will just gather another Hulk form. Only takes a few seconds, as long as you're doing it correctly. Literally, what was that, like 5 seconds, 10 seconds? Want to get in here with our Venom. Try and give him the gamma shield there. What's up? What's up, baby? Where you headed? Oh, you forgot about my gamma shield, dude. Also, your health pack wasn't there. I don't know if you saw that or not, but your health pack wasn't there. Now's the moment. I'm just gonna punch their characters to death here. Give myself the gamma shield, dive out, use the hand clap, and unfortunately, I'm gonna go down here. Nothing I can do about this at this moment. Yep, my team is dead, or not with me. You know, for all these guys picking tank, they sure are having some trouble securing a kill.
Here we go again.
It's fine. I'm gonna use my forward momentum. I kind of bounced me sideways. That didn't actually work the way that I wanted it to, but that's fine.
We are undefeatable.
Need to get up with my team here. Pop my ultimate so that I can use some more health. And that's gonna be it, dude. That's too much damage, unfortunately. Just gonna reload. They do have the checkpoint, but that's okay. I still lived. The Loki used rune on me, so I was able to live there.
Together to victory.
Just gonna demoralize their Doctor Strange. Now we're gonna go in and get their healers. Damaging up on their support characters, forcing out ultimates too, which is great. We ate that Venom ultimate with our Gamma Shield. Again, just pummeling them to death right now. Able to effectively ruin their day. I guess he didn't see me? What was that, dude? That's 3. What happened, Venom? I thought you were tough, bro. Sick. Sick. I'd have ran if I was him too. She tried to jump back into the window. It didn't work. We're gonna get over to our team. Yep.
By the eye of Agamotto.
What's he gonna do with that? What you about to do with that, bro? Yep.
We are undefeatable.
Diving out. Getting myself back to the cart. Because I'm coming out of Hulk form. Gamma shield. Need heals. Just waiting for it. Just waiting for my health to go back up from the squad. Still have our Captain America going in there. Gamma shield is up. Gotta make sure we get back together. Brawling it out with them right now. Gotta be very careful, because I only have 83 HP. And I'm not catching any heals right now, so I think I just leave. Not sure. There's Flo. Okay. I was gonna say I wasn't sure if they died or what. But being scary on the point here. Just gonna make this Star-Lord shit his pants. Gonna brawl it out with this Venom. Brawling. We're brawling. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair, man. That is totally fair. The thing about this melee comp is that we don't have the damage with the Captain America that we would have if we had a melee damage character like a Black Panther. So like a Black Panther, like a Magic, both of those would be good. With the Captain America, he just doesn't deal a lot of melee damage, you know? Waiting for the moment. Diving. Backing back around the corner here. Woof, that is a lot of damage. Use my hand clap there. Just gonna bully this Doctor Strange off into the corner. Toss the Gamma Shield up for myself. We need to back out. They do have this checkpoint. There's nothing we can do to stop them right now. More of them than there are of us and all that. Got their Venom down. Waiting for the moment to dive out. I'm dead. Oh, I lived. I lived, baby. Nah, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, jeez. No, damn. I got revived. So it didn't matter. Do gotta be careful, though, because this is their spawn, like I said. Got the Gamma Shield up for the squad. Pummel there, Doctor Strange, so that he doesn't get to use his ultimate. Force this Mantis back into the spawn there. Gonna bully this Star-Lord to death. What you gonna do? Waiting for our moment. Waiting for our right click to come off cooldown. Gotta get fully healed up here. Loki's coming back from the spawn. That was pretty crazy. Big damage. Big damage on their Venom. Got my Gamma Shield coming off cooldown now. We're gonna go ahead and give it to the squad. Backing out around the corner. Just hide in here for the safety from the enemy team. Wait, get on it. Get on it. Yes. This is the moment where they fall. Where you going, Venom? Where you going, friend? I'm saving my Gamma Shield for the maximum pulse. And that's the W. Another epic victory. Big win. That was a hell of a brawl at the end, dude. That was a hell of a brawl. Me with the MVP, Flo with the massive, massive healing. 28,000 healing in that game. It's honestly, it's kind of disgusting, Flo. Like, the amount of heals that you are able to put out as Rocket is actually, like, kind of gross. Keeping us alive. You rezzed me at one point as well, which put me right back in the fight when they thought they got us, and then you rezzed me, and then I'm right back in their face. Like, how demoralizing for them. To just have that, massive Hulk back in their face 1 second after they thought they were good to go. Is my camera's good, right? Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. Let's go win the next one. Let's go win the next one. I know we can. I believe in us. Smells like food in here. Is there food in here?
The right heroes could make all the difference.
You're making what? Oh. Their Iron Man was mad? Yeah, he was. Dude. I was saving my Gamma Shield right when he was about to use maximum pulse. I saved it so that it would, if it hit us on the point, that we would just absorb it. And it flew past us, but the idea was there. He kept using ult to get you in the back. I mean, he tried anyway, right? He did his best to. This is a good game for a Magneto. Oh, we have a Magneto. Awesome, dude. This is a good game for a Strange.
When science failed me, magic was there.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Great game for a Doctor Strange.
The time has come to call on ancient forces.
We got Sir Bags of Tea coming around the corner here.
The spells I have mastered are not for novices. They are fueled by pure chaos. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, I'm going up to their little corner here.
You have to stop.
This is the initiation corner. Iron Man above. They got a Penny. They got a Venom. They got an Iron Man. I'll tell you exactly what I'm going to do to this Venom. Flo, jump down to me. Oh, wait, that's not you. Gotta whip her to death, dude. I didn't have the ammo to kill her outright. Jeff, come here. Have I got a deal for you, Jeff? I got their Penny. I got their Venom. Their Jeff is down. I killed their Luna. This is their Iron Man now. What's up, bitch?
I must
Keeping my dark magic charged up on the enemy team. That is a lot of damage on them. Just gonna back up while I reload, waiting for the Venom to dive, which he did. We knew he was going to. Don't want to go too far. I have a full charge of my... Yeah, didn't need it. Unfortunately, both of our supports go down there. That's a huge, huge play on that Iron Man's part. I'm gonna die here. They're using all their ultimates now. I'm just waiting for the moment when Luna's ult ends. That's alright, they got the point. No big deal. Gotta play smart with where we go from here. It would be smart of us to leave. Run, Flo, run. I'll try and cover you. Yeah. You're very scary. Using my levitate to give my healers a good line of sight on me, just in case. That Iron Man wanted to do a flyby for some reason. That does not deal a lot of damage. I don't know if he knows this, but that actually deals a very small amount of damage, dude. How's my team looking on the support front? Flo? There we go, alright. Gonna try and save you from this Venom. Oh, it's getting bad here. It's getting bad. The block is hot. I have no more shield. Nice heals, bro. Nice heals, dude. Their Iron Man down, or is he still up? I accepted that. What if your Venom was dead and there was no one to put on a show for? Just gonna reload now. Got both their supports down there. Waiting for my moment to engage with this Iron Man. You guys doing okay back here? Got their Penny Parker down there. Need to reload, so I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Sick ult, bro. Sick. I would run if I were you too. Jeff. That's our Mantis going down here. Time to back off. Time to concede ground. Okay. Just gonna try and keep Flo alive. Get these get these squids out of the way. Time to concede ground here. Run, Flo, get to high ground. Ah, he got both of us. Well, this is gonna be bad, huh? Yo, our Magneto saved the day. Magneto coming in clutch, super clutch. What's up, Daddy? He never expects when I come up to him, dude. Like, I come up to his level, shits his pants. It's gotta be spooky. You're up in the sky, you think you're safe, then all of a sudden there's a Doctor Strange in front of you. Especially a Doctor Strange that can hit shots. Yeah, he swapped off Iron Man now. I don't blame him. I would have swapped off Iron Man if I were him too. They got 30 seconds left. I want to build up a... I want to build up a little... dark magic charge here. Just gonna hold my, And enjoy it I did, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait till this Luna uses her ult. Oh, I guess she's not going to. I just never had to use my ult at all. As 23-0 here on Shin Shibuya. You know, they got Shibuya'd into oblivion, bro. Joseph Stahlham. Stahlham? I'm gonna say Stahlham. What's going on, dude? How are you? Welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way, and this is the Vanguard Variety Hour. Today we played all tanks all day, and we won almost every single game. Like, we slayed, bro. Like all day, we've just been mopping the floor with the enemy team. You said I can't believe I only died once at the start. Yeah, so the last game that we were in, Flo, you stayed alive through a lot. That Venom really wanted you dead. He was chasing you all over the place, and you just weren't giving it to him. It's got to be super frustrating to be Venom. But like I always say, like Rocket Raccoon is like the size of a like a shoe, bro. Like a loafer. He's so small. He's like a kneecap size, you know. So very difficult to get up to a rocket and then kill him in melee before he just leaves. Joseph says, day 2 of getting a shout out. Hey, man, you'll always get a shout out here. If I see you coming in, if I see you talking in chat, I will gladly always shout you out. I want to say thank you as well to all of the new people that have come into the show recently, all of the people who are new subscribers to the Dude No Way live channel here where we do our live shows. I want to direct your attention over to our main channel, youtube.com. I'm just going to do this. This will drop the link for you guys. Actually, I don't think that works anymore. YouTube.com. They changed the way that you do links on YouTube not that long ago. So there you go. So Dude No Way Gaming is our main channel. We have 18,000 subs over there. I have a tier list video for Marvel Rivals Season 1 that you guys can check out and enjoy. It's like 2 hours long, so that you can come and you can hang out. You can check that out and, you know, and dive into some discussion, and you can leave your discussions, your rankings for different characters in the comments of that as well, so that, you know, we can, you know, talk about it. You know, like, if you leave me a comment, I will answer your comment. If you talk about your, you know, your favorite characters, I will answer the things that you send to me. I will. Flo, I think that, this is probably going to be the end here. It's getting to be about that time. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn this on, and I just want to say, like, we had an incredible day. We slapped people around for almost 3 hours of straight just tank goodness, and we won almost every game. What did we lose, like 2, 3? We played Hulk, we played Magneto, we played Doctor Strange, you know, the best tanks in the game, basically. There were a couple of times when I thought about playing Thor, I thought about playing Venom, but we just never really had a need for those characters, so. Joseph says, I'm only 8. Who's your main? Yo, that's awesome, dude. Thanks for being here. You're only 8? Shouldn't you be in school? I don't know what time it is by you. Maybe not. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon here on the east coast of the U.S. You're only 8. My main, if I had to pick a main, I guess my main is Doctor Strange. I have the most hours in Doctor Strange by a long shot. The amount of time that I've put into this character compared to the other ones is like double second place. Like however many hours I have on Doctor Strange is like twice as much as I have on the character in second place. If I had to pick one of like my other main, I guess, like, I don't know, I really like Star-Lord, I really like Psylocke, I really like Rocket. There's a lot of characters that have a lot to offer in this game, so I'm just gonna pull this back a little bit here. That's not what I wanted. I'm gonna pull this back to the beginning there, and we're just gonna start that over. Yeah, there's a lot of characters that I really like. I've been experimenting with magic a little bit off stream. I don't want to show you guys my magic gameplay, just in case I end up not doing well as I'm learning the character. But I've spent some time playing this character the last couple of days, and it's so much fun. It's amazing. She is really, really good and really strong, very high burst damage. Like a surprisingly high amount of burst damage, and when you combo her abilities, she can basically one-hit. It's not a one-hit, but it's so fast. The burst damage comes out so fast that it's basically a one-hit, right? Flo says, I like Cap and Rocket, keep it simple. There's nothing wrong with that. Captain America, I feel like, is one of those characters that you can do a lot with. I just wish he dealt a little bit more damage. Like, if he dealt a little bit more damage with his primary fire, I would be happy. Joseph, what's your main? Your gold 1. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Do you like competitive? Yeah, Captain America, I feel like his shield is decent. It has just enough health to be able to block the really important things, right? And enough health to keep himself alive in situations where he is doing his best to run in there and kind of draw attention onto himself and stuff. So, your main is Loki. Yo. That's a high skill main, especially for somebody who's, you know, so young. Are you like a big fan of Loki from the comics, or like from the movies, maybe? I feel like I will eventually be a Loki main as well. Not yet, but maybe eventually, because I love characters that can copy other characters. I get a lot of enjoyment out of being able to utilize the copy and knowing which character is best to copy in which scenario, and like pull off some crazy shit, you know, some crazy stuff. Sorry, Joseph, some crazy stuff with Loki. You could do some wild things. The movies, gotcha. You have the pass, like the battle pass. Right on, dude. I love the battle pass skin for Loki. This skin is amazing. Yeah, Loki in the movies is really cool. Did you see the show? The Loki TV show was really good also. I really liked the Disney shows in general, the Marvel shows in general, but Loki in particular was really good. I have not watched season 2 yet, admittedly, though. I'll have to go back and I'll have to watch season 1 and season 2 again. Season 1 again, and then season 2 even, so that I can catch back up. I just remember, I know that I liked it a lot in the time when I did watch it, so thought it was really good. I like characters that can copy other characters, so I feel like Loki will be an easy pick for me once I get to the point where I feel like I want to move to support that I haven't learned all of the kit, like the deep nuances of the kit yet. Only Thor and Avengers. Yeah, right on. I mean, if you have Disney Plus, check out the show. It's really good. And you get to see the actor that plays Loki. You get to see him for a lot longer than just the movies. You've not seen the show. Yeah, it's good. It's cool. Loki is a cool character. I like his, like, God of Mischief concept. I like his sneaky abilities and his ability to go invisible and leave clones behind. I think the clones are really cool. I think that the rune that he does is like one of the most powerful healing abilities in the entire game. Like, Loki's rune, when you have multiple clones active, is as powerful as one of the support ultimates, except you can kill it. like a Luna Snow ultimate, a Mantis ultimate, a Cloak and Dagger. These ultimates are really powerful in the amount of healing they can do, and they, you know, they're the best ability that the character has. Loki has an ultimate and like team sustain, massive team sustain ability. So like it's crazy. Ult is the best ult. Yeah, I really like it too. I really like it too. And Flo can vouch that Loki is a great show. It really is. It really is a really good show. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. I'm going to be signing off here. I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. We had Hannibal stop by. Stargazer was here. You know I love you. We had Bricks come out. Thanks for being here, Bricks. We had Nick stop by for the first time. Nick, I appreciate you coming to hang out at the show. We had Flo, who came in and played some games with us. And if you guys would like to play games with me as well, you guys can jump into the chat, and I would be happy to pull you in. I do these shows every day at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. In addition to that, we also had Jay Foxy. We had Joe come by. And there were other people who were lurking. I'm not going to call out your names because I know lurkers like to stay lurking, and that's totally fine. But I want to thank everybody for coming and chilling. And I will be back tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another show. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I'm Moonchild of Dude No Way, and I will see you in the next stream. Take care.